Yeah. Wow. Now you heard almost echo. He for the call relegation. And he for an Ephraim and Europa League. And one sense Nyakopon Boa Ochina Champions League draw no group stage draw no and so bebaso. Okay. Tony.
Godfather.
Mamra we na fe me hwede with the playoff draw no and so bebaso nyame yaduma ochina. Ehun sensem pi Tony Abobo no the every transfer stories or brain club news nsem Montana
Godfather.
so bia hun kodi adwam
bia bia hun kodi adwam ni ansore de na obi ho aka
sa okay
ya ansore ne de na obi ho aka
den bi o ho ada bia no omo nsem wo mo ho PSA number 1 PSA na be di kan say
enra obi ma me video bi na me say akoye ne ho hia
yeah
mama me disregard
yes
and I'm two video no to jene kame kuno
yeah nipa bi o ma sis o ma miensa and o mo ho ba sama ye hu sie nka o sie because ya dia te say
I normal
PSA number 1 and che na Kim Promise na number 1
yeah
PSA about this lodging yeah about that number 1 pages no ba sama mi mu ani bio na Kwame number 4 Omo bass na me high ho biom.
I'm also doing too much. The future na kwa.
Yes.
Who
your wedding ring wo he. Say e chiw na enim na me boa. Na chiw na ma focus wo chi nti. E no kra be brave wo boa. Ba wo de me hu ba bia eni enshow. You say I say how. How na last so John Kayira let me see ade na eyi fam na so what into 4 omo mas mama yan ka bio yeah PSA number 1 number 2 Kim Promise number 3 your pages number 4 Nana Kwame bad boys Yanko
but that CP emena so ye too far na hensama ekoso onkofo ekroso ye mo bibiara akwapa ye be shase e every Peru enra friendly game no timi eba so na Leo Messi bodyguard no bia e boni din because enra game ekoso e ma Inter Miami any club ni din at the Universitario ball draw 2-2 na Inter Miami ewini 5-4 on penalties no obi Leo Messi said our tackle no our Kessben television so ntin twane de na no den na Messi bodyguard no ebeba on the USA dwa no say we a friendly game and yet competitive na twa Messi sa na Messi kura enche sa wunia ada na twa Messi nti enra game a call so anytime na Messi every mo no Messi about 70 minutes na all free mo no obia agina ye applaud Messi mo time na Leo Messi all free game ni mo Leo Messi gusto agini din e wo Peru to ofri mu no 70 minutes e no boy na supporters no no Messi said ye o hwa utie e o Kessben television so yenko England the overlap sports show no and anopa omo a drop another video na onim say e show legends nko na team a sports discussions na Gary Neville Ian Wright Ren Rooney Roy Keane omo nyina no na omo te ho discuss ene den ho kodi adwamu pa Marcus Rashford the overlap sports show no so omo say Rashford opeso flip club mu kwa also training better say the be yakọ club na open na betimi abo games na so there United coach no boss say on training ye about professor or the goalkeepers coach in Pobetum chance or the Rashford ebeba enti of the overlap portion so me enko na ye hwe niam kakra omo e discuss e ho enti the overlap ye try say ye the sad discussions omo ɛna no pɛ yɛde bɛto dwa a ɔmo nyinaa ɛbɔ Marcus Rashford etiri sɛ ɔntroni ye ɛntu ɛna bɛma Ruben Amorim aba abɔnten abɛka kasansensɛm wɔ yi ɛnso ɛde akyerɛ no Borussia Dortmund ɛnya fa a new coach ɔmo ɛgya ɛyɛ Ruben Sarin ɔmo gya ne kwan Nuri Sahin kɔdeɛ a ɛne ɔmo afa a new coach this time ɛyɛ Niko Kovac ɛna ɔmo afa no until June 2026 ɛna Niko contract a wasan no so bɛba ne awieyɛ enti ɔmo arechi agreement with former Bayern Munich and Frankfurt ɔmo coach no a sese deɛ ɔbɛba adwuma ɛde ama Borussia Dortmund ɔmo football club no na Victor Boniface ne due to Al-Nassr na bɛka sɛ ɛyɛ off ampa Leverkusen ɔmo director ne din ɛde Rofis aba abɔnten aba confirm sɛ deal no na ɔmo gu so ɛyɛ discussions nebo and go through ama say boy no or agree personal terms na so do no off say John Duran and ekwakobɔ edi ama Al-Nassr enti ebeye Ronaldo John Duran Sadio Mane ewo Al-Nassr omo anymore na yɛtoa so a yɛnwura ewo Chelsea nkɔfo GD pass transfer away omo ehia a goalkeeper obetimi aboa ama Chelsea Football Club no akɔ the next level because Robert Sanchez no onya de was san na so Chelsea board no take decision say omo emfa goalkeeper bia enso emba omo nso a omo emfa a center back bia enso emba Chelsea decision a omo atake eno no Ben Chilwell yentie eno say few days aka ama window no close no Ben Chilwell enye na dwene say obefree Chelsea omo football club no enso atimi akonti eguso a ye twen say very late offer beba na nemom assistance na offer bia emai say Ben Chilwell enso ebetimi free Chelsea Aston Villa e de omo first bid about for Azo Disasi na Chelsea Billy started say bid na bano I'm about to and answer omo engine to the first bid echo Aston Villa for Azo Disasi yanto aso enko UEFA Champions League enwa PSG omo kwa we kwa share 4-1 Emma Dembele former Barca player no or share 3 of the 4 goals into annual match highlights no and I will enjoy our Kessben television so into annual PSG 4-1 away na until the last 2 games now mo de mo no form ye papa now so recently ama home so na ye bisa coach Luis Enrique say next opponent ebetimi aye either Liverpool and Barcelona or say no ono on Barca ono kro ya so empe Liverpool because sa 2 clubs no am form of late no ano odin into Luis Enrique one pet Liverpool no so on pet Barcelona yento aso Barca so eno ada Oma Atlanta ekote match no ema in 4 goals Barca share 2 ema Atlanta share 2 na enra Lamine Yamal hena fe Ronald Araujo na share Barca omo goals no ede ema omo enti goals e pay free match now here our Kessben television so Lamine Yamal say Barcelona are the best team in Europe right now na omo de omo any preference obi bia no Barca capable say round of 16 no omo ebetimi asho omo enti omo de omo nka se omo dodge team A and as team B team B bia no Barca ebe show because omo are the best in Europe right now and now so France Stade Brestois eluso 3-0 to Real Madrid European champions Madrid she coming san Emma Stade Brest and team anti e be start Thibaut Courtois say Madrid my next opponent either Celtic and Man City and I'll say so be it if you want to win the Champions League you have to beat the best teams in Tienra match course no Madrid 3 Start Brest 0 and no highlights in our hair and no China Courtois at the San Simon at the Etuja Rodrigo Madrid Brazil ni na obo edema and no share 2 of the 3 goals and you bisa say my next game between Asia City and yes City a Celtic no say time bia on me first City no na a very difficult now so many option bia say draw the bus watch na on City ebe bar and home okra name Carlo Ancelotti say on person Madrid at this point ebeshia Man City because time be Manchester City no aya game no aya too complex anunti omo empese ochina omo ebeshia Manchester City Freddy Valverde ne be san Bayern or Man City and also one we want to win omo any preference bia dey here and said Madrid omo etimi edin kunim Jude Bellingham edi bi so so e beti nsema Jude edi etujwa kofo e ka say Madrid Mbappe ba oba no obesay team no kra ebe ma sa friendship no etu atwa no se da bi almost every week omukọ dinner especially attack no ono Jude Vinicius Mbappe and Rodrigo sa players no off the field relationship no tight pa momentin some Jude Bellingham e dey atuja
because you know it's like when we're on the pitch and off the pitch we're like really good mates, and then you know sometimes you read stuff about tension and stuff like that and you're like, wow, it's like a different world outside of our little bubble. And yeah, we go for dinner nearly every week, and there's definitely no tension. We all love each other, we all know each other's qualities, and like I said, one game it could be someone.
Until no tension among Madridomo players, no Jude Bellingham, Rodrigo, Mbappe, and Vini. I see almost every week. I'm going to dinner. Until Tessa Ghana, Milim clubs ni ABA. Players no, I'm going to ba. I'm going to try say, I'm my atmosphere and I serene. Said the bear, I'm going to toxic. Bibia all dressing room, hobby, being who I bet me. I say players no, I'm going to enter. And until some players no, almost every week, I'm going to for dinner. No tension, and Jude Bellingham, and so I confirm Eddie Amayem. Now, you be Remo Ewo City, Enra, Man City, Club Brugge, shown by 3-1. First half, now City, at Form 1. Second half, no, now I'm going to share all the 3 goals. And goals are PP free match, the mono, and I'm over our Kessben television. So now, after the game, players need be Ekasayo. Na Josko Vardiol, needing to quano, you be standing, you're born a no, say a Josko Vardiol. No ne Mateo Kovacic Ekasaye, only CBS Sports Unit Dinkomo, and now Omokasaye, only say Mateo Kovacic, Eshe first goal, and Josko Vardiol, a assist, Emma own go back a by South to place after the game, Omokasaye.
That's another first time.
Correct pronunciation is?
Josko.
Well done.
Josko. Bravo, yeah. We've been struggling last couple of months, and it hasn't been that easy for us. But yeah, I can tell that we are coming back, and hopefully you're going to see a different city than we used to be.
We prepared a lot during these 2 days, and we knew that if there is space to drive the ball forward, we should do it. And yeah, I saw the space in front of me, went through, and then tried to score.
Josko Vardiol and Mateo Kovacic, and after the game, South two City players in the same way Eddie Atuja. Now Chelsea, player that was in a Kaima Man City. Julian Lescott and Ro Ferdinand so Enra na omo Etihad every game a City a boy almost City form no enye nanso on can favorites enye omodin enfiri mu Enra Julian Lescott after the game Man City any form nanso mo na club a obi apepe se onhia omo ewo knockout phase no.
But in cup, hopefully that's the case. Listen, they're performing like a cup team at the moment in time. They're not putting enough consistency in performances together to maintain or to pose a threat in the league. But in cup competitions, you don't necessarily need to be good. You need to be more lucky, and they are able to put 45 an hour games together and score a number amount of goals. But later on in the competition, you may need to put a strong 90 minutes. May need to be 180 minutes in regard to 2 legs. So at the moment, they're probably not favourites in this competition, but they're still the team that people want to avoid.
Yeah. Second half was easier. I mean, first half was a
Never in doubt.
Yeah, first half.
We and some Julian Lescott and Ro Ferdinand omo Eddie Atuja na Club Brugge and they lose 3-1 to Man City and normally some from and qualify. It's after the game Club Brugge players no na omo park and so check omo phones. Now omo confirmation say omo qualify omo kwako ye draw for China playoff no and a coach ni LED players no cause supporters no na omo celebrate. We may hear Club Brugge omo celebrations no.
A lot of clubs do, they go and celebrate with their travelling support, which is lovely. Fabulous. A connection that every club should have.
It's a great club. I've got to say, guys, you know, we actually played there in the first Champions League, the Newman, and we drew one each there, and you can tell it's a fantastic club. You know, they've got a great support.
Club Brugge, I'm players and the coach and I celebrate and I'm going to sue the and so play off no I'm watch now and I drawn a boss. So John Duran initially the video not to so now on the bench because and rather coach no you know everyone man memu kra nti and not bench no enjoy the home or yeah funny videos or touch line ho because when you agree so wakobo edi ama anasa okwakoye Ronaldo the teammate nti enra coach no wama no amba mu kra nti ono na enya nod no instead of Victor Boniface ono efi Nigeria ene na ball ne be fla na Americas no akoye e was Saudi Arabia Oli Watkins enra o she go enya another opportunity say ko betimi ahye 2 ono so ko say penalty na penalty no kra de na esre kakanti Aston Villa I'm a striker Oli Watkins enra onya go baako enya another opportunity na a penalty and no slip say the John Terry tepe ya pe and Oli Watkins on so atehwe e man the 9 right no ko ball left my ball so etufa baby cry Arsenal for at the bid echo na a 60 million pounds and Arsenal for echo for Oli Watkins na so Villa say omoton boy na enye inti penalty kick no and na oh John Terry dey be pepepe oya so obo slip na left no ko ball right no my ball so am etu at the 5 enti eno Arsenal bid I'm going to call for Oli Watkins no Watkins the dream pa sanko baba ma Arsenal na so ahwa na ntimi ambe because John Duran and so echo the Gunners actually Girona eshon by 2 goals to 1 Ethan Nwaneri making the debut in the Champions League was also a goal Emma Arsenal Mikel Arteta and so a boy no abaso ye papa Matthias Tel and right after Bayern Munich omo game no and I applaud almost supporters no and not just say free club no mum Matthias still and Bayern Munich supporters no so appreciating the power you say Man United air panel Arsenal epeno and Chelsea so enya Matestela omo enya na omo emfani enya krokra Simeni Inzaghi Inter Milan qualify bra omo unconsider go bia osom ye so proud say top 4 out of the 8 no omo finish 4th group phase 9 and so ajepa Del Piero say on the playoff zone no AC Milan and Juve ebeshia pese sa two Italian clubs no and so echo omo enemy ye papa Thiago Motta and now Juve tena feel lose 2-0 also take full responsibility ewo enram kugua and so etime baye onu say Tottenham Hotspur omo akọ Chelsea for him Premier and some former players ninna no akọ successful Benoit Badiashile also the Sassin and Drisbury Hall Spurs echo for some players no on loan e ma Chelsea eten no munna and so down Arsenal yet to take Moiskin and Mario Rotegi says the anha now when many players Arsenal for betting me settle on because Amugusa among air strikers I Hilal I say a Liverpool player Mo Salah and a perfect replacement. Say name I call dia Liverpool omo talisman Mo Salah na also mkofano na Hilal omo atageti players bio na Bernardo Silva Mo Salah omo mienu and a Rafinha sa 3 players mo baako na mo say next year omo ebefa West Ham are rejected Atletico Madrid omo player Rodrigo de Paul offer number Sankani agent offer to West Ham Gusua almost analyze Alejandro Garnacho Napoli for say United Samantha Bono so a player no on team mine over 20 goals a born 80 million there at the braka Mante so dear any boy no omofana and so enye crack Hansi Flick and ran or say Lami Yamal I understand that so be the boy na free mu na nebo efu nti bi ben ho a say Barca na come up first or man the first and the second enya hwe Godfather Adaroman call 4 close nsem no wey eso ne yegina na yede asi
Tony Montana okay yede besia nti listen na man for so monti ase say omo edin abebam na ma memfa mudin ma hwan na memfa ne din enye number 1 PSA number 2 King Promise number 3 when I'm doing 2 okay Pages and afi number 4 Nana Kwame bia me de malam be baba later me dwen ho se me de malam be baba ka sa listen and so ho okay number 5 why na me mfa no se see me kwa ba no be external but okay ho me de ne be ka ho fi se nema oye no ano SCA pa Spain Burger obeba number 5 Otria Hebal that saying
Sergio Radi Yankopon da Roma
ele Yankopon se pa asa wo ti su bi sa
Sergio nye easy
yes ma said pa traffic na beka all right me ba ho me kakra 0551599933 05515999933 and any WhatsApp line for our messages no ebra 0244263902 and also a WhatsApp video line with me at the WhatsApp videos no eba. Alex
Sergio,
why set?
No question.
Babintiwe.
Sergio Vidasi. Menchia na menchia ohwefo no wetifo
bia joso
na menko USC na menchia Boga 1 Punisher or Nashville Tennessee.
Okay.
O monitor program pa was wadakora wosori. No monitor because we a legend. Na menchia wadofo ene wahwefo biu. Na memfo munko Divine Hope Herbal Center.
Okay.
Divine Hope Herbal Center.
Si Janishua
wana obeba. Ye ka Divine Hope Herbal Center dia said ye wo kana eduru ba ko pe ene bu bi etirim. Sisi ye eduru ba ko pe ene wadwa so. Eno ne otwea Herbal Powder. Na asoye ewo Kumasi abusuakuruwa makuru abusuakuruwa junction eho ene yasoye kese no ewo eye Divine Hope Herbal Center. Na me the numbers no ebetu dwansa na ebia woteka musi ebia wo braso okọ adwuma na won ba bia ubenya yenuro yi bi ato na numbers ne 0591 56 55 57 0591 56 55 57 and 0551 22 82 81 0551 22 82 81 and at the chat one year 0550 63 90 37 0550 63 90 37 no aye WhatsApp line inti se wo hwe me na wa ma no ne se de Boga 1 e hwe me wo Nashville Tennessee a ubetimi do audio no afa ho na one Dr. Eddie Nkomo Sergio ye ka otwea Herbal Powder da bia meka se onipa bia ne sisiye ne ya onipa bia usisiye wo ya so ye oba so ye bema na usisi etutu usisi etwen enipadua no sisiye no ene kuta nipadua no enti sisiye na ye se ka mu shaft no se shaft nya twepe ka entimi move bio se ka ne yamu no se yadada o entimi move bio enti saa na wo ya brantie anase wo ya babunu ne se usisi start se ejejewa maame uhunu amane ana papa uhunu amane eno na me kamfo wotwea Herbal Powder ma onipa biara wote nkase ne sisi ewe no wote nkase ne sisi tutu no sisiye no asuga sisiye no adonku efrise emuhuma nyina atete saa onipa me kamfo wotwea Herbal Powder ama no saa onipa no so wofo wotwea Herbal Powder na so wote bigu nsu ohiem na so wobobo na no pa sisiye na atena ne so acha ye ne ye nyina eba begya no wagina bra ne so woba ana bema na da bia sema me kan se wo ye bema na se sisi yade betena wo so cha enche na mana ma guy name Mr 2 minutes efise ukosi nanim apetre petro pio sisi ya na wagya mu enti se wo ye bema na opese ukosi nanim na opem ko wanim dia na se sisi yade etete wo dia otwea Herbal Powder na me kanfo amawo orofo bi tie me ebi a o sebe okogya ne nan a ubehun se sebe moja kakra ewum ebi a ubehun se wo hu ahoro kakra wum ebi a ubehun se ogya ne nan na kokobo atwe aba ni nyina eye koko ana akofa saa oha we nyina aba koko nti ubonso opesa nani ohu ade a wo hwa ade a wo hu ne ye ma me se koko ete wo so na se wo kwan wo minim enkoko hu anu omu dwane nkoko wo fie because what to takre wo fie nyina ama nkoko se omu hu anu omu dwane me kanfo wo twea Herbal Powder ma wo na se wonya wo twea Herbal Powder ibi na se wo titi bi gu nsu ohiem anopa wo de aterenum na se wo no ma saa koko yade a atena wo so ache no ni nyina eba begya no aso wagina brane se oba ana bema orofo se koko betena wo so che na se wo ye bema enche wo so kosi ni anima sesi anu wagya mu na wanya guy name ewo ma no ho what dress nice e koso de na so na ma ama guy name Mr 2 minutes ano na me ka kire wo se koko atena wo so ache na se bi wugya wo nan na hu so kokobu ni pie ubon so wo yafunu bom obi wo ho a wo anu maduru a epegi a ontimi nya ne nan efrise ne yamatim una me kanfo wo twea Herbal Powder ma se kohwehwe wo twea Herbal Powder na anopa bia tibi gu nsu ohiem nanum nanom wei aduro enya nwono enka ebi kura timewe ne saa afeso uwe onipa bi utie mi sesi yi okochechire wonsa doctor say ubi pini kwosoro eni number 200 and something enu ti wo yam hyehyew ebi wo ho utitimi dwa gaga ni nyina ne se BP no ekosoro u peja ade no abre onante kakra bi no wote so ni nyina ne se pressure abetena wo so orofo me ka kire wo se wo hu sansunsuaso atisi a wo so koso hwe wo kye heba pada na se wonya wo kye heba pada bi no atiti bi gusu ohie mu a sa BP na abetena wo so na ekosoro ni nyina eba beba no ma na wagina brane se oba ana bema na da bia de me sa ka ne se wo ye bema na se BP betena wo so cha enche no wanya guy name e wo ma no Mr 2 minutes efi so wo ko sini no anima asesi ya no wagye mpetre pio na wo ye oba so na BP betena wo so a ubon se ama watenka ye olubido ni nyina ayera enti se bema ba ho a wo se media mini atenka enya atenka na wunie ma me wunya wotwe heba pada enomo wo gitu mi se edi adanse se wusi su no nya sa na ote nanso na sanse sa ya de we betena wo so no ama watenka nyina ateko nti wukunu ba fie kura na abuafu orofo kwahwehwe wotwe heba pada na wunya bi na se obobo a sa BP yade a betena wo so a chedi nyina no ebebe no ma na wo so wagina brane se oba ana bema afi obisi ne to asesebe ekye no ebesi ne nantu ene wapɛbrɔfo din bia ma no siatika me kura mete yanam nim so obidin ayayade ma me edin ni na ede se ohu sansunsansuo we bia orofo me ka kire wo se kɔhwehwe wotwe heba pada entini na sebe esa woto ase besi wonantu no etwe oje wo ho a enye otena se na so wo sɔre a obosu wotu ahwe se entini no afa obosa ne nsa ye titiriti osɔre anopa osɔre anwumra obosa ne na ye titiri otena ka mu cha ubon so osɔre a ensɔre na ne aye titiriti wose ananse acheme esan se wotwe heba pada eye ntini ma adwumanti se wonya bi na se wobobo a entira sebe esa woto ase besi wonantu a etwe ni nyina no otwe heba pada ebe ye ho adwuma na wagina brane se oba ana bema na wanya hoɔden de akonnwuma so afei wo ye bema okwadwa ye sebe owro ho na atu ni su esu obobena otwa adwaduo ni maame ngu ni papa ngu edi entia wo hwe sebe ne bema esen nanimu a afon aye ketekete aye lengelenge atwa kom aye se straw aye se crayon orofo una mekanfo otwa heba pada mam so wo ya bema na wo hu sansunsanso bi atise ya kɔhwehwɛ wotwe heba pada na wonya bi na otiti gu nsuo hie ma no pa na se wo ba obema na atwa kom ni nyina eba ba wura ba yirima na wo so wagina wo na so no wakosi nanim a watimi apem se bema otwe heba pada esa wo yade na esa ma wo extra energy na wo kosi nanim a watimi apem ye afa odofo bi wo ho a se aduane to ne yema na wo bobena aduane to ne yema na wo bobena eto da bi ubo nse ne boa no na ahwe no ni yafunu ubon se sebe aduane to ma na sebe okɔ high chance okɔgya ne nan ni nyina se ni yafunu ayekuro etimi ma wo kon ubon se beyere na wo kon ayetan na ye wo gya okɔ yesi wanya wo sa ona me kanfo wo twea heba pada ma se eba wo so ayam kuro ba wo so etimi fekte wo chi kase na da ho no spinal cord no na wo ye be ma de a enche ukosi nani ma bonsu wagem se wo hunsunsanso bi atise ya orofo se wo hweme na wo hunsunsanso bi atise ana wo tie me na wo hunsunsanso bi atise ya me kanfo divine hope heba center ya dura ya friend wo twea heba e de amaw kɔhwehwɛ wo twea heba pada na wonya bi na wo boba saa nyare na ete usu ni nyina no aya wo yema yekuro no eba begya wo da bia de me kan se efunu daka wo hwene bo den eche wo twea heba pada ye bosu ni nyina eye 5 million 500 Ghana cedis orofo efunu daka wa check the obeto no ba ku sei eye 10 Ghana cedis ekosi 12 cedis e depending location na wo no e na wo begya no saa obi wo ho so a me ka sei osi a wodidi ya na komode no afei ubon se ne homete obre ya ka kire ne se ni sugar no ekosoro enti ya ma no panie bi a wongo da bia so wo ne sere so panie nie be wo ya be ma kra de anuro ne ya de ma na ya ka kire se so wo ya be ma na no ma eduru ba bi a wan hwe asebe ebeje wo be ma ei be ma wo mfie aduana ya beje wo be ma wo na mekanfo wo twa heba pada ma ko hwehwe wo twa heba pada na wo sansunsanso we bia na se wo bo wo twa heba pada sa sugar na ekosoro ni nyina be free ni paduanim na aba normal na eba normal wo ya be ma wo betima gina brane otwe heba pada da bia me kase esa wo yade no na ma extra energy bi na wo kosi anim na ya be ma watimi apem afa wo ya be ma first na wo yi uduru be na sa wo dwon so etimi toten eno na me kase yesusa no wo bo nso wo nua be ma wo nua be de wachi no ma fans kofi wo de odwon so fe na de spell din KOFI wo nua de spell wo nua be eba ni din ama AMA ene de wo se wo dwon so ne se bia si ni tirase esi wo na ase pe we e bo wo nka je se wo prostrate no o how bi ba ho orofo wo hu bibisi atise ya kɔhyehyɛ wɔtwea heba pada na wonya bi na wotete gu nsuohyɛm na abɔ a wobɛgyina brane ɔtwea heba pada asoɛyɛ kɛseɛ no wɔ Kumasi Makro abusuakuru wa junction ɛhɔ na yasoɛyɛ kɛseɛ no wɔ takradefoɔ nkɔ AA Mensa tamalefoɔ nkɔ PK Gombila kofoduafoɔ nkɔ Gapsin Pharmacy Kumasi hadeɛ Fredinac Colinac baby bi eto nnuo bi abenya bi enkrafoɔ no so nkɔ circle baby a Kessben FM wɔ no behind Vodafone office ubenya bi ho mankasimfoɔ nkɔ Jeff Heba afei sunyanfoɔ nkɔ Cap Heba afei brekumfoɔ nkɔ Dr Clement anaasɛ abrosami ensa uko a woso wohwehwɛ for my champion baby eto dame no enure ubenya bebre ɛwɔ honom afei wafuo nyina nkɔ mumuni away enterprise asamanfoɔ nkɔ drag house afei wo yɛ ɔba wotie me sabe uyi wa mo ase na wo benso nsuo kakra gu oni be masia afei wo bonsa musia wi abonso nsuo ni se ba na chi wo so wosi akwan bi ani ba bia enye sa da awurade yo afei busome so na wo bu nsa wo te yaw na wo su utwa bena afei moja no instead of say ebeba nanso no obi dia ba baako obi dia ba mienu obi dia kura so emma wakoye family planning ukoyi ye no hu nsunsuaso atisi afei o menses ne mabio afei wo wie ye no wo yoba mfie be mienu miensa ne hu biem a me kanfo wotwea heba pada ma na saa ma na mote se ne nyina doctor se munya wotwea heba pada frɛ no mfa kibi enka ho na da bia se de doctor AJ eka no o se oba bia wo 7 gate na se wo ya be ma na ne hia na obie first gate ubie second gate ubie miensa afei ubie de toso nso na oba na tiem AJ na wa twe ne to ase kakra enya se bia ye ne ya na so se jo udi na wuravram foforo na no na se wo ya be ma wontimi mie gate toso mienu kura nsa na wa bie nso na doctor se kohwehwe otwea heba pada na se wunya bia frɛ no na won fa kibi enka ho otwea heba pada ye number sin nie 0591 56 55 57 0591 56 55 57 and 0551 22 82 81 0551 22 82 81 and the chat one 0550 63 90 37 0550 63 90 37 and no your WhatsApp line ubetimi at the WhatsApp audio so afaso Sergio mamintu manfo doctor say so your babia na se wo kɔ be ma dem na hu se otwea heba pada da ne table so a sika na ode ma wo no manenya ne double Sergio bedasi
yes ye bedasi pa osi jane shiwa wa na obeba mo friend numbers no osi ode key bi be kan ho na fi wudi ebiebie wa da opeso obiebia otwea heba ijare shiwa wa na beba Alex bedasi na fi ya to adwumade no so Kessben television Kessben 93.3 Kessben 92.9 Accra yento so enra Champions League games eba so ehifo na qualify eko eye group stage no and a playoff no ehifo na eko na Europa league games and so nyame yadmo china na playoff no draw no and so baso mo messages be miensa na amanfo bi ese obubusa nsem na ese yi omano enra we every DD honom DD Akumadan Senior High School. I sent a message on Andy's comment on generational players. Sergio, I'm still waiting for your take on the comment I sent. Okay, maybe my here's our comment now. Okano, nafi ya tuaj mediano eso me ko bimbila scanza and anyway about. I think FIFA should force all national team coaches to have 1 week workshop at Barcelona and learn football more and more. Okay, intinada also the abanono. Bimbila mi free bimbila mi ko kintampo. Afos ewo kintampo and also saying, I think this new format of UEFA Champions League will favor some teams in terms of goal king race. It favors strikers who will be playing in the playoffs. Okay, and the Afos kintampo and anyway and so abreye. The next one and so as saying, good morning sir, please. How are you all? I'm Ali from Accra, Ofanko. Okay, Ofanko Barrier, Achimota Road. Why my Manchester United? Why didn't you talk about Manchester United? Why? That's a share discussion in Cressy. Then I'll do it. Okay. We every Obuasi Akaporiso, Isaac Ayensu, and anyway, Isaac Sijo, it seems people calling themselves football people are taking the whole country for ransom. The coach that you are supporting said his tactics for the AFCON qualifiers were wrong in his report. After Ghana failed to qualify for the AFCON, and you are still imposing him on us. For your information, some of the players are saying they will not come for the World Cup qualifiers if Coach Ado is still in charge. Sir, say players need to be omumma. Players bear. Yeah, that is my question. Okay, me person me who plays corner. Say Otto Ado free wa. A World Cup qualifiers. Me are interested. Okay.
That is the story I free as well.
Okay. What does this say to us as a football nation? Okay. Isaac Ayensu Akaporiso Obuasi and a message way and so a buy. Maminsha way, good morning, Sir Joe. I'm listening to you and your panel live in UK. Okay. What will be your question to the sports minister designate? If you have a question, if you have to ask a question during his vetting, okay. And then he sports minister designate, Mr. Kofi Adams, obit me a parliament. Now, Busan and Sam. Now, Busan and say, what will be your question to the sports minister designate? If you have a question, if you have to ask a question during his vetting, Dr. Moses Agawina Amanya, Odifree, also a senior lecturer. Okay, De Montfort University and former manager of Multi-Credit Savings and Loans Limited. Hey, sir, Dr. Moses Agawana Amagna. Okay, senior lecturer, De Montfort University. Oh, okay. Offree Multi-Credit, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And wako UK. Ako being a senior lecturer, De Montfort University.
Wow.
Wako.
You know, Okaso is senior lecturer. As a chance, you assistant lecturer. Near lecturer. And son was a senior lecturer.
Wow.
And he's a big man.
Wow. Who are they?
It's a more lecturer status.
Who lecturer?
Yeah.
What for assistant lecturer?
Yeah.
About lecturer?
Yeah, with a PhD.
Okay. Who are PhD and a lecturer?
And a lecturer.
Wow.
No, I need to do some few publications. Not pushing me as assistant lecturer. Not pushing me as senior lecturer, sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
Have to do some publications.
I see. Hey, Eddie.
Yeah,
I'm from days also to
already crammed some publications, so I need some few more.
Oh, okay. Nice one. All right. Entina and so no. Kakra oho and a day and smabro later meko other messages no so Didi so they are saying me by Emma also my home comment minimum say Didi would say manaya o my home commenter now say chinchina yes so ye comment ba fa o comment no okay but say ye kind also chile wadwen all right now okasafa
Didi na kasa they are intimate carry
I did na kasa yes sure
no pelo
akwada for there. Let's respect our generational players. And this comment is very harsh. The players listen to the show, and how does he want them to feel? He should modify it. Emra Andy Koka say, your players, you know, you fa omuntu to kane players na near show mu eso anamudi and on ball stadium no. Or ball players with Brady, it's because wait to me stadium. Wait to me stadium. Ampanampa nipa no man say the sika na daje kwada. Obaye nneema bi mane who say yes. Obaye no one say na daje ni sika. Ba nei yentimi nhwe player bia so say wait to e stadium. Inti empty almost empty stands na manfo who was stadium. My man nye nwanwa bebre. Because you need players you show almost ka say omunti ye kone akɔhwɛ ball. Na emom ye do teams na yemfa teams ni din mom enko stadium. Hatofuk ntina woko Kotokonti na woko nations enti na meko because of insuacheman apostles aduana mediema na others no enti mayemfa players no nko if so ka so pomudin na dia kodia da bia ye nko park ena didi abase 2 hash players ni bi 8 years asem no ya bambuo okasa na wankasa ye kra na players na mu tie show no how do they feel inti Brantian modify asem na okay no yes jene ka koku wa ne bagina firi wonum
ajina asema american asema modification bi en free baby ama meka ho
okay
de meka they also be ati ase ne se supporters no mko stadium ko hwe ball no mahu players bi brebe we can't deceive them ebi mo players apapa cheme ebi mo players ball top clubs na jinwa they cannot live without them ebi sine se ofre kotoko supporter so ofre has folk supporter na se okase oma name sa she name sa jinwa odema obida soka Robert Hammond obida soka opoku afrie obida soka opoku nti those were players who were good enough to draw supporters to stadium. These were players who had exceptional qualities to entertain fans. Now when we players are omodi omunsesi omoboka se mumra stadium na yebehye tinwa and how many of our players let is again tinwa ensasem na mekan enye kotoko anaha asenko a Manchester United fans nim so mo kwa kwhwe match with DStv Center not because of players individual who is going to entertain and excel, no, but they go to those centers to go and watch their team Manchester United. My United team kakaka na down no any team abetimi obo obi ni sa somati na me kwa kwhwe no ebi nim, but as a team omo bo omo so ne omo de as a team fans need di omo ti stadium so omo kwa kwhwe omo game, but not necessarily mentioning individual players' names on the the same thing applies to the recent Kotoko team. With no disrespect to any player. Meme ti ha de bia me bo justice play edin. E ma de bia ka chem se me hu de a me kan fa ne ho. The last time me ka Joseph Ablo, me ka about Samba O'Neil. Say these are players are omunim ball ne bopa. But you know the top teams in the game yemfa defenders ne kokore. In the history of Kotoko, obetimi abobo former defenders are more excel so much. But in the days of Joseph Henrich, Stephen Odro was there. In the days of Joseph Henrich, na Lawrence Ejay wo, na Jolie Wiss wo. These were players, Emba wo, these were players who were entertaining enough to draw fans to stadium. Upa bubu defenders ni sa Adam Mohamed Motam na Jordan Opoku wo. Na Francis Akwafo ho, na Francis Kofi ho, Chastela Babeka ho. Eti general, o pese o hwe a, o be hwa hu say there be season after season and years after years, there were players who were so entertaining. There were players na on the field of play. Omudina that support bia no ko say assume say ne kwakwe. Baba Amando till date Kotoko supporters still talk about Baba Amando. Eje na be ma supporters still talk about Mahatma Utu. Esme Mens, Emmanuel Hayford, Emmanuel Oseko, Charles Taylor, Dombote, because you know Moko Parker, Nini go na no say. Apart from scoring, no are there certain spies to the game. And I'm saying that. Ye dear wahane dear. The last time I mentioned names. Obi ohun Eladoji Bia will pay and watch him. Obi ohun Sonny Yakuba Bia will go and watch him. Sonny Yakuba will not just give you goals. But game na anka so man who say the game belongs to him. Eric Bequin, or man who say game near Nedia. Those who are players that give so much confidence to fans. So much if you know money what is on Babu game pa. Adebayo of Interlies. You know, those were the players I'll cast a who say De Maria of Hasufu. Argentina has fans about Betana. Why you did this after to say you know, Argentina. Because or she said to say no or players no mujino mutim. There's no individual player that come close to him in terms of his technical abilities. The skill set of Seto say ne bi ni ha. Intina ye de bebre fa Seto say ho. It is a joke. Say me ka say na players no. O ye Kotoko fan, o ye Hearts of Oak fan. Na say also o stadium. Team na o support na broche de nim koye. Abroche team na o support nim koye. Say o ye Chelsea fan, o ye Manchester United fan, o team nim koye. Because in the last 8 game Chelsea revenge ya. Manchester United adapted team for 4 teams or more change between the two sir. But United fans and cast or more die sports in it. And they almost send the question about class and come on United who has them. Day in day out they continue to ask questions as to players like Man United at home. Chelsea phone him koyeno. Say Joe, Chelsea phone him busa debi as a player be neba. I didn't play with you. I didn't play where I say. Omunka say team nim koyen to omunko he matters no. Enti say oh yeah fan of Kotoko. Oh, you're fan of House of Folk. Edru Kwasi that straight away. O team elbow ball. Go to stadium and support the team because and no you team. Ko baby o team na bobo na ko because you are a supporter of that team. But say o say o kwa ko say player be draw to stadium. O bo obidian kopa. Player be ntina o kopa ke dia ginoa. The recent players any players are almost footballer. Supporter tiakunya so a original ho. Bi so wo dini bia o fan a wo say dini bi no de ebo. So it is not an issue of underestimating the quality of a certain player or demeaning the quality of any player. The fact of the matter is that we don't have Don Bote, we don't have Chastela, we don't have Ella Doji, we don't have Sonny Yakuba, we don't have Baba Amando in this generation that will draw a fans to stadium. And then no matter if you do why no because Ojebo na fans no motia kunya so no ma sorry bibi ba be si. And why na Ojebo la bibi ba be si ebi ni ho Sadu ebi ni ho enti that is the point I'm making. Enye an issue of players ni tie enti mi bu o mani ntia no. I have so much respect for certain players within the Ghana Premier League, but the fact still remains they don't have those exceptional and entertaining quality to draw fans to stadium. Ebi ni ho. And you know, if you have those names, you can mention it.
Oh, I see. I'm on fast. I say a church from Madrid. Osamako, the voice note to be a free Amsterdam brain. And Temebo, I'm a man for a tea and also. Doc, what do you say was same with you? I say, you're soon boo. Joe Debra.
You see, General,
I mentioned them. Joe Debra time, no crano, or Robert Sean, no time to say, I'm a ball now, no more. Now, time behind it, being a ball the BO system no more.
You see, no crane say, sad time no players net na cream, a check.
Isaac, watching no ball, no ball.
Yeah. Kwachi Boache,
yes.
Joe Debra,
no.
You see, General
Al-Hassan Yusuf.
Yeah, Yusuf Al-Hassan. Those times no one, no mutra cream muche.
Yeah.
Besides that, na broche bono, na mayin bibre. Intino, and no nende na ye wo. But the nay, by courtesy of technology, Chelsea, Manchester United, Real Madrid, Barcelona, Bayern Munich, they were at our doorsteps. You just click a button and you have it. And no matter where the person is, obe compare near ocean with TV so near then, no they are babe to we and no one. We are no the free one so I chrome hanum say no. E come here say ye teteni atom. Obi ade no. Enti do ya ade no ontra ha obeko. Enti e come here say be papa na wom no fa ye ja omomko abonone e na aka ase. Enti ebasa one, you don't have the quality here. Two, there are better games over there. Obi betinefie no wahwe Premier League the saying early kickoff. Arsenal versus Chelsea. Ofri no ho no aba betra baba yara. First of all, pitch na obebo or hell TV no so no de obeto wa say no. Bibia a vast difference. Enti onye satisfied. Onye satisfied. And say in almost every aspect of our lives, the Europeans, the Americans are straight ahead of us. Our education, our football, and all that. And General said, being a fan is different from being a supporter. So a fan there, when you football, what any fan out here, normally fans one way on bad stadium, but for supporter there, he feels obliged. I say, yeah, Sherman will say, or best supporting the team, no, Boamani team, no, and rising. But it looks like a ne among from supporters in Akrano, or seen the team Nenkoya no atiatna. Manchester United is lying 14th, but Old Trafford is always full to capacity. They are supporters. Back to Andy and Semno Okayeno, I think the Didi is overstretching it. We a player now. Or say body money in that baby a tram for any there. Nebebu abem there, then you are not ready. It should rather motivate you and get there. Intimifo say Andy Asemno kind of for me. I don't see anything look, and Roy Keane was soon buying Rashford they done a dino. A disgraceful. When Rooney said he felt embarrassed for Rashford. Are we saying that these guys are not discouraging Rashford? But that is the reality. You want to play a professional football, somebody would have to come pay what you do the best. Most of our guys have the talent, but the professional work ethics, and it's what is they are lacking. Look, Utie old players, they are general. No, like they go through pains to give what they are giving us. It's not like it's only the talent and I how do I do the brother time? Okay, the kind of training I know it wasn't talent alone. They worked hard. And then all my team bars are befano. No, Korean team bars are based no better than Pem. Now no Ghanaian players take TikTok. We afraid, no, we afraid, no, we take TikTok, no more. What? If and they are saying people are there and they are so play you for you. Otherwise, it should rather strengthen you to work harder. Yamiadom, generation and uncle for nobody as if I had. So it means that we get a hook at I'll be you.
Ruben Amorim, they are Rashford, they say different from the discussion.
Yeah,
I'm old boys, old players, I'm say shameful, this and that, So the problem between two now, Emma Wayne perform now to the extent say workers and the goalkeepers train a crown or yes 63 years or be choosing ahead of Rashford. This is serious, but I know you're different.
A bit different, but it's all about seriousness and training. Dedication to the game, no matter career, and I think that's the reason I brought it in. For me, I think Andy can be BS.
Ask Andy if he says something like he's saying and the supporters here, how will they go to the stadium? Kwesijan and the way free Accra and so Abreye. Okay. Okay. But make sure the next one after Kwesijan, in the early 90s, we used to watch the German league in the evening as compared to what is happening today. Our old players were lucky. Their game didn't come to meet competitions from the other leagues. And Kessben say, yeah. Okay, Silas or Sayesibi, and the way and so Abre. What is on so kind of? Was the old players, no? Oma Meshia competition said they know Mushi. Oh, yeah. Say, Okoshe Bola, na Chelsea, ni Liverpool, Man U, big game, City, Man U, and also same time. And also Kahon and Nippon Coast Stadium.
Exactly what I was talking about.
Now, it's one no money competition. Yes. Okay. Okay.
The entertainment to cry and also those times source of entertainment. Then also, I call you football. Yeah. And then we be better matter in phone who TikTok or to one was say now cheze obesri enti. Apart from some foreign football, then share any habit,
yeah.
There are now several other sources of entertainment. Look, now no make us stadium, missing make up packet, Safiano. We do a sin on see a bois de moi. And Crawford, Joe, money, Nisa, Nemano. General, A bed in class or vessel any be and what.
I think I also got you a new.
Onam
Okopaki way in Safiano. Safiano, we anywhere school.
Yeah, they are. No, no me cover by Yara.
Okay.
Sometimes say match no you get now.
How to make Okopaki? Okay. All right.
They are there in their numbers.
Yeah, Bobo.
Yeah, Bobo, no, Okoba no besides
because
in the team,
who good TV. I wrote for winning, sir. Andy is right. Even Fabio Gama was a player. People was a player that sent people to the stadium. Okay, Nana Safo, Accra, Westland, and so and a message we Brian. Maminko this message and so everything and a buy. I'm the same message now and a buy. Okay. When you say Andy is right, because these players aren't good. Even if Kumasi Santikotoko came to Obuasi to play every day. Okay, I will watch, but no improvement. All right. Don't also the Abba no. What's the Mika Famana?
I completely agree with Nina and Yeka. Because and yes, it's a Didi Kase, ye damp players in the spirit, and many Didi Yajin. Ye who plays Papa, Titepia, Monomuchi Stadium. For me, if you want to go to the stadium, go just to support your club. Say, oh, Dad, you know, so play a bit fitted, say you need those kind of players.
I will. Osama Kuyenti on Osuka Krebie from Amsterdam. Don't know what Kafasimi.
If it's a chance in Bian in Muaso, yeah, be hunu Akosia Sajo. Good morning. Asama Andy Kansas see no. See any players be a Kwakoshe Womo Stadium, Menina Yajune. If it's a chance in Bian in Muaso, yeah, be hunu. Akosia piane ade chenche hinemone banama ne bullet trick money ade no ane ye kan sa but nkrai na omuso ameto wo mo no omuso so wo mu players omuso so agidin ama wo mo a wo muso so no ekwa wo mo kwa kwhwe wo mo nti se wo de generation we na kan de a wo ye wrong menyintum menim se wote de meche na se de a
okay
Sergio
ntina de Samako enso de eba no I don't know. I think people are misconstruing what Andy is saying. He's only encouraging people to go to the stadium, irrespective of the players they have. Emmanuel Edway Free Ahojo Ena and so Abeka Insa and Anope Afa and Sama Ed Chichiho and Komono Akwasi Prempe Mustafa Edway and so Ena Abba, please. Ask the host if he's happy seeing these crop of Ghanaian players. The likes of Joe Debra left. Steven Odro came. Shamakwe left. And there was Ishmael Ado. Ama Senegal left. And Stephen Tete came. Frimpong Manso left. And Joe Henrich came. Can you say same for today? I'm with Andy Kem 100%. I'm with Andy 100%. The way so the Abba no. Okay, one funny thing and count and okay, Entina and also no. And that's some get to morning Joe. Andy is right 100%. Good morning, Sir Joe. Good morning to you and your knowledgeable crew. We can't keep on deceiving ourselves every day. The current crop of players, though, they are trying their best. They are equally aware that they are not up to the standard of our previous squad. Our league today can be compared to the situation of our farmers. Our league today can be compared to the situation of our farmers. All the good foodstuffs are sold out for cash, leaving only the nkoso for self-consumption. They should listen to Andy and wake up from that slumber. Sir Aragon, Udwe Ifri Yendi, and so Abeka, interesting discussions. All right. Young Fencia, who will be Afa, who will be the Abba, the Afa 05515 99933, and know your WhatsApp line with me, and so the 0244 263 902, and also a video line. Devil fro edibaya na opese hwehwe ho enkomo asemba kwa na mienu bi a wo a obebusa ene sports minister or vetting be du ba ku yayi aseme na nka waka panel no ho a na committee no ho a obebusa sports minister eno so mo ready na nya sadia e be ko Champions League na later yeah the questions no about and you was in the obebusa sports minister
me will be brave
now the minimum so be
me busa na say the national teams nyina agu nti policy be no put in place in order to revive our national team. That is my number one. My number two, yeah, the last but one manifesto no more yeah, no. President Mahama Eka said the then candidate Mahama Eka said obey bibia for salaries of players. Internet say investment in the local league no da oma koma so. The local league no so Venus ni bi kura ya aban de no. Eda ya. Inti niema be no mo ye a mo be invest with local league no amaye local league no so aye me no me third one ye
we say what NDC manifesto no some pepper stipends be at the ama players no board GPL so nim za eno once
na mention yes
so me pesca credit a member players na wo board GPL nti yina no yeah hwe
okay.
So players very enjoy Sasika.
Okay. My third one ne say GF na asan ka kire Ghana for so to adon to aduma ne so. Ono no as a sports minister yen Ghana fo nyina nim say coach na on ne mode ball fam. Enti die na oye efa coach no Ghana fo nyina hu ne say he's not the man to take us to the promised land. And again, Blasters management committee no. So we check all the committees you know for years you who fast well also into dear no because no already we can question that cra into dear no obey to prevent that committee from working you know these are the questions CCI is a minister in ha me busa no say you
okay so if you really want to know why people have stopped attending Asante Kotoko matches, it's simple. Disguise yourself and join the supporters at the popular stands. You hear why they are not coming. In the jam school, I don't country me. Now some go join queue answer.
They join quite far. Who supporters in my utis and power?
I don't know. So now because they do I'm country on Montreal.
We say 4 games now. We say VIP show now. We supporters group.
If you are no more imagine like I mean so play only be money now. Supporters and better what nipa krunti o mobi. Any other krunti o mani mobi. E bi wo hwa no prebi so do imagine.
Okay. Into your bet was so court of appeal. Orders Anas Aremiyao Anas to remove his mask before testifying as a witness in a case against former Ghana FA President Kwesi Nyantakyi. Inti na and also no nana ko yeda say na asaba bo inti na ediso no okay, so High Court kai and a court appeal. The Court of Appeal. The minimum there's already the Supreme Court. Court of Appeal say only the mask. And sana do so Kabiano or the Atuga only Urakusi Nyantakyi and so. Okay, Intina and also I don't know. All right. What Andy's saying has got nothing to do with GPL. The reduction of quality players is worldwide. Just check the various big teams, even in Europe. Look at the strikers playing for the various clubs and compare their previous squads. So it's worldwide thing. Also stretching. Also, it will be a baby. And the Ghana hankwa and the players no quality no so active. So say Jackson be our striking my Chelsea.
Mo na mo pe e na mo decide say mo nkofa papa. Hwe Real Madrid animo. Hwe Madrid animo. Hwe Barcelona animo. Hwe Bayern animo. Omo ye big team so they are doing things that will suit a big team.
Now one thing grand is you must say who can say a worldwide thing no affect you what tenders.
Santiago Bernabeu 80 plus 85,000. The bomber. Old Trafford aye come on say me. Bomber. Stamford Bridge bomber. Team fan kwa bruchile.
Yes.
Real Madrid fans on betimi akọ Mbappe, on betimi akọ Rodrigo, on betimi akọ Vinicius.
Bellingham.
But Judo ho.
Team san all relegation. Oh be any say
obvious.
So relegation.
Ne park ya bomber.
Park na yema.
Championship team. championship team.
Obia
may discuss winning.
All right. Now,
General, my question to the minister. Bakobe say so. Ebrebe atwam na yetimibo international competition wa Accra Sports Stadium, Cape Coast. Babayara Tamale. Osusu se den na esi ai nunti amasese yentuminya stadium mpomfa international competition. No eba den na obeye.
Okay.
Then I would also be interested in how our school sports obeboa amana pija. School sports okay. Come be first so amana apija. They are may interested in. Na me bisa ni BM say so. World Cup qualifications na yebono. Ono as a minister ojidi say Ruben na oman no bitime play na yetumi a qualify sans say ade da Ghana fo nyina akoma so.
Okay.
Good.
Zekov Mohammed, I say good morning, boss. Andy is saying the truth. Our main problem is lack of investment. The owners of our various clubs, especially Asante Kotoko and Hearts of Oak, are just not ready to buy quality players that can drive supporters to our various stadia. My own Hearts of Oak is even struggling to sign lower division players today. How can you convince a supporter to go and watch his team play? Zekov Mohammed, known phobia fan. And anyway, and so Abraham. Yanko Osei Kojokrum. Osei Kojokrum say our border no so baby Cote d'Ivoire na
Kojokrum yeah border
yeah I want Philip Gomez anyway Abba. I really agree with Andy Ken, but the sad part for me is this: the team owners lack the sense of making money. Keeping talented players would drive fans to the stadium, but you sell them out. What am I going to watch? Honestly, no. Philip Gomez. Na mani ajipa. Mama discuss.
Sergio, my number one question to minister and say, Utuado contract no obe demand so obe hemuni hu the contract terminating conditions woman Sergio number one.
Okay.
Number two, former Minister of Sports, Honorable Nilanti Betinaha, some couple of weeks ago, yebe wuremu into abatono. Oka sembi Seju, media rewopa. Se Abeku Jackson, Ghanaian swimmer Seju. Or koye competition, no ne papa, and a dini bottom sika, a sponsor no ye training. Seju, what is he going to do with the other sporting federations? Said Yebeya, or Musubenya sponsorship. Sebi or more court tennis. Omo ye table tennis, omo ye judo. So bia a Bible support because omo ko jina Ghana fa. So my last one. The 15-member team are a technical team as say GFA formed for the Black Stars. No? So you bet you amoka na meanwhile under 17, under 20, under 23 technical team yentu amoka na. And only question Seju maybe Sano say how can we keep this 15-member team from Mutuado, Winfred Schaefer, the Perkins, omo video analyst, Munina Seju. You bet your muka. Meanwhile, na under 17, under 20, under 23, and of course, my national team make up Black Queens, Black Maidens, the Black Princesses. Seju, musu you bet 12 musu sana. Meanwhile, 12 mokana wimu yentu ya mokana. Seju, these are the questions I have for the minister designate for sports and recreation.
Coach Thomas Dia, and so nano atun semimu. Young Comra na emeti Nana Tommy and so somehow they are braying. Ma yemfa videos kakre bi na emetu asomo. Yebasisia.
Seju me pacha ho te sai nte nyakopa no ho ye. We dem program na pesa me kasa so kakra. Seju we dey yeda Remador ase. Sen omoko koden emaye say bompa ye sen yakopon ebe mo qualify na Champions League na ye omodia no masa ababi defend na eto so biom so sa bompa ye makotoko sen yakopon ya do na kotoko ntimi nko omo next league na komo ntimi nko weni na first no nkunim de nye ye dia ye bompa ye na no so jo mesra o meka sen bi kakra emesemo ntimi anka ho asentimi se sra wo se eno nso mo zanka ho asemaye ene se Baba ya last sports stadium hon. Am sen kunya no. Seju omu ni suni emfuturo nko a tijo yesremo. Mun kana omu so nye de nye ho so bibi nye de ema yen because e be ko yakwakotena mfuturo mu sabi awiem so ne yesate na dem de dey no me fa ne say e bia obefiro na say fa yade abafie ne de edne.
Joe, good morning. We did some way, Bomabaso, or Jumadi, Kessben, or my Ghanaian. A feminine comment there. If we maybe do if we don't call on a class teacher. Joe, President Bisa say this year Champions League. The first set round, and I say, league Navy into first 8 normal qualify. You have about run off now. You pay another 8 across. First 8 in the normal ball round of 16. Question is my playoff. Goes not show as the as first league. I said, back in the Champions League goes in na the camera
to Amusu Kessben television Kessben 93.3 Kessben 92.9 we every NS Buffy good morning. If trying to copy the Europeans who play their matches at any other day is too wrong. Okay, we should stick to our week matches, Saturdays, Sundays. We don't have season tickets like them. Kwasi anyway and so free dicham so abre. Me kwaba na fi ye de enra games e course so Champions League games e course so na hifo na qualify e kobo a group stages no hifo na call playoff and then one sensem nya de nyina enso abremo. Me ko ni what scientific herbal clinic na ne kwache Dr. Paul akodi nkomo kakra me ba na ne nyina enso ye de one sem aba kwache se ye
nyame adom general
ye nyankopon ase Dr. Paul
bibia boko
nyame ase pa kwache
general right general me da say ni what scientific hospital busuafo ani mo hia dane da nyina ni mbedi nkomo ne asua de kakra na enenso yaba na yaba no de ne yaba ene ebe kire ne ma bebre titiro ne last week nkomo ayedi no efa eye cinnamon ginger and afi chili pepper no so mfa so de ewo edemaye no bebre na complain se obu onu ma cinnamon no hu bida obu onu ma chili pepper no hu bida ene ye be show ni nyina na afi mu hu na afi akire mo so eye mfa so ne ade na obenya ede afri so me pa cho ye wo Kumase Atonsu Monaco Junction Kumase Atonsu Monaco Junction ya dansuru bank de nimhwe ena nkranso o ma 7 achimota ma 7 ben Janet Corner dan ye adwuma free juada kosi da meminda holidays nya ye adwuma number no ne hia frɛ yen eye diabetes na ha wo eye pressure ana eye stroke asthma shewa ana obo no mo ana ne de na kwakoye a wo hu nsema warefo mo atena na sa wo ma da bia me ka sɛ mumienu mo Ghana ha na sɛ bibia nsi mo kwan kwa na nka mumienu mo mra na ye nhwe bonkum hwe ni fa bia 14 wo bia na na sɛ mfonso no yare no wo no ne atimi ahwe etususa edi ama wo me pa cho prostate na yekese enti ama wo da o Johnson tentem o Johnson prenson predu ansa na ade achen ana wona hyew eye ni what scientific hospital ya ha no eye Herbal Hospital enti ede mfidie na eye adwuma obai wo se ye o lab ebe ye o lab yintwa scan e betwa bibia wo se bia ebe ye ansa na yatama drama seje na kokonom Yo Kumasi Atonsu Monaco Junction and Cranso, yo ma 7. Number ni is 0244 08 76 87 0244 08 76 87 0244 08 76 87 na ye beje osu general last week ye din komo efa enuane ene vegetables bi a eboa emema titiri emema yomu no ema yebo chili pepper din mekono a yede ye mekodwane ye no bebre so omuhu anase de ye kire no omuhu ene yebo cinnamon enso edin ene yebo ginger akakaduru enso edin na enne yeba bedin komo kakra de ohwe eye chili pepper no mekono ede ye mekodwane atenten no na mepesi edi ginger ho nkomo ansa na ye ni akakaduru ho nkomo na ye nkire mu senti ya ye kasa akakaduru eye ade a eboa yie pa a bema o puti na pese o ye adwuma yie na enema koso ye nipadua nimpa no a odie eye ginger kakaduro kai na hye ne so sa remedy we na ede ma no ebi a oye ulcer patient a ye besro se obetwe kakra esan se ginger ne na kwakohia chili pepper no wan hwe ya na de asem kese aba na fe sa eye cinnamon kra no sukuta minty flavor bi a asa chire no ehye kakra eno so wan hwe ya na kwakofa problem abronti bi a wo ulcer ubegina nchen kakra nyame ya adomo a subsequent days ebeba no ye be chire se nu no so a oye ulcer patient onya ulcer patient ubetimi afa na aboa e o memayum yipa wo 40 years and above 40 years and above wadro pa na ye chire wo no sa ginger kakaduro ho asema ye ka no eyade a eboa ni padua ni yipa ye wo 3 musketeers bi ade bia oba omomba ye ho no bedi adanse ni omudi ho nkomo se especially pressure yade no a yade ba ko eta ha ye papa no ye pa ne mamu ye pa eye pressure na pressure de ko ba nyina eye ntini a emu asisie anase constricted veins ene ya ne kofa eye pressure yade no pa taiba enti se wontini ni mu asi a obema yo nyina no eye obema na se etedua no so dompenim eye ntini nko a enti obi o pressure untini mo sisie constricted veins na se o side take enuobi ye pressure no obi ano odin a e weaken o system no kra ma be wi ase na fo obema no entimi nsore kra enti omo pressure ade do na no moda enuobi so no bebre na be fre no obu awano madu no 10 15 20 years enti bema no entimi nsore kra me pacho aduane ba ko ni se da bia o ma ne power aduane yemu eye ginger akakaduro garlic ena onion omo property be from so mo ye vasodilator se ka se vasodilator eye nro anase nnuane bi a etimi ebiebie ntinima mojetimi di afusane yipa entu yo bi a wo pressure wo so wo diabetes wo sa underlying conditions na nnuane eni so ma ne pan kra eye akakaduro afi garlic ena jeni na anwasem se sa nnuane amaboso miensan ni nyina no esro eja very very heated and as eja no odin pa no entini papempa no anka ubedi no raw nyese bia wo kekawe sa because kekawe a akakaduro sa na se ginger garlic no eno ye very highly acidic na fi jeni so sa nti wan hwe na oni ulcer na ekwakofa problem dia bro ntia bia recommend say o de beka waduane ho na wa obetwitwa anase obetwi na wadi ne kama pa na ne ye ka ginger ho asema akakaduro no akakaduro main component to my friend say gingerol sa gingerol no eboa yie pa ema sene mdi ka say eboa eyi entrini mu afi eniema a block entrini say ye fin say ye sade cholesterol hodo a block entrini mu a amount ni moja ntimi ni afusane na moja ntimi nko obema ni nko page obema no se wo tie de akakaduro eye waduane na so de ye eniema bebra eboa oyi pa no ntire ka ho bia ema ye remedy e kire last week no ye de e ka ho no afi akakaduro so eye anti inflammatory eboa yi pa ema ekuro ni eniema hodo eta to ni paduane ho na se ni paduane mu a emoa ema niema nko e ma wo no eno so eboa ehwe stade mani nyina enso ede ma obu akomayare obu diabetes obu pressure o tie de akakaduro eye waduane na so de ka waduane ho a eboa yi pa ema esane ntininim kama ema eniema ko yi pa ede ma wo eniema bebre ena akakaduro eye de mani padua no nti wutie na mo last week na mo frebisa no sentie echuso akakaduro ede ka eniema mienu ginger ena fe cinnamon ena fe yede ka chili pepper ne ho no eno ena yenya ntoboase achichim de ama ye ba be kire chili pepper no so no ena fe eye cinnamon no powder na se de obenya bia no ye be kire no so ede ama na ye number no eye 0244 087687 0244 087687 fre problem bi abra ne ehwe emma eduro enso nti Dr. Pons behwe na cinnamon ne chili pepper no emfaso die wo edi mani pedua no ode no so ato enso
very well say eba pomodin ya na nipa dom na no efa ne se ewo sro me di kan kai obi a se e ka se obi a doctor nya chenchena obi a wako school a bro so na ye obi otimi use na adwene e de solve problem nti wo a wotie me no se o mema asem wo form o typhoid or diabetes or hypertension na one kasa betimi use wa adwene e dey solve problem na you become a doctor and some are emphasis wa ojare na so betimi de wa adwene e de nkate ne ntos nyadoa e ne nkyene aka abom ne abefre ne nkate nkwan a ya na kire se wo ye doctor means utimi use wa adwene at the highest level e de solve problem a enipa dodo na adwene nkoso enti ne yetimi de doctor edi doctor ma obi bia no na ye doctor ne de ye de akọ different level ye pese ye ka oba bia wo se yare hu nye hu yare mu hwehwemu ne nwanwa toda so no na ma ne ye hu na yare ye emu hwehwe mutimi hwehwe mu yi a ma ne solve ye fo ye hu se enipa bia se wontini mu sisi a na so wakoma ne wo problem a o kidney problem a so blood no se cholesterol wo mpia so obi a liver so ewo how na wa adwene na ankasa so how na wo hormones enso wo how a eya na problem bia bi betima ba betina so niam me bobo so yi wa wasa how mu mu ba akokra wo ye be ma o me ma sem ne kofo me no ne hwehwe mu kire se unya gingero a efira kekadro ho na se okofa simamaldehyd anso so a yenya free cinnamon ho na akwasi chili pepper so ho ekofa lycopene na aka ne ma miensa we bomu a ma sem eya strong me sense su biem unya gingero efra kekadro ho na unya cinnamaldehyde efri cinnamon ho na akonya bibia efra ne lycopene efri chili pepper ho no ma oka chili pepper akekadro ene cinnamon ne ma miensa we bomu na chese you are good to go chili pepper o hwe na yemako tiantian ya nkasa no ebuo ni amfa ma nene o se yemedi na asemoma no ya meka na asem nkyire obibia se ono makontiantia ya ebi so frɛ ne cayenne pepper de duro na so frɛ ne chili pepper no me pa cho se wunya chili pepper na beka ho a vitamin C a ohia lycopene a ohia se wo arteriosclerosis wo akoma problem wo hormonal problem se wo system no ba bia ha wo bia na nam se ewo anti-inflammatory effect se san wo anti-cancer strength because of ne lycopene wo mninti makoya ba ye ho adwuma se na de e fe ne se teaspoon baako 20 ebema just one base close to 500 grams 500 grams na ewura woni padua teaspoon baako bia ya na 5 grams enti wunya nkakra na ewura woni padua ni mu a ebe convert to system ba bia cholesterol dose ba bia ntini mu asisi ba bia cancer wo ni nyina de baba na chi na de efe ne se yesan de cinnamon ba be ka chili pepper ho cinnamon ni twi ni efre ne dua papon edua na okamu emu oya emu so esen de se adua na wo ye ne powder the same thing emu oya emu esen de adua ya na meka ho asen to da bia na bena na ya wai no bon se obobogu so eyeye akeka atare so cinnamon dua apapon ho asem ne ye kan so de dua apapon cinnamon e ka ginger ho na de ko ka chili pepper ho ne ma nkomo a ye di o de opa try apart from say o mema asem e be strong no e be san ma o sperm count no akosoro e be ma wafu enye kese ebema oyo oba so abeye very active akoma ne montentem apart from the yakan chili pepper ene ne matre ya boss sejo se ene de we the advocacy pa yem forso amagana ni bia ndb reason gontiantano
ene ngruangruan ne yepe
we entiantian ya powerful chain ngruangruan e powerful be 300% above enti e ya advocacy enti wanya wataya e wi anopa wi oh na wabo modian na wape chili pepper bi no wanya onam kakra chili pepper cinnamon ene ginger na ode steamia na wataya enie na wowe nam ya we pete wanya wataya ataya ya no wanya kakra na wanya we so de apete wonam so na wudi mema muhia na wudi we ya wode wa hwese yare bi baba mu a practically wo sa ho yare oh wanya woniema miense ka ho asibia sere obi bia se omfa di watem nkomoyi serious Ghana yare bibri be konachi enti ne e ba ya se ye scientific system process bia ye ne ye mfa ne ma ni agro ye hwe yare no ni ahwe ba bi efriba ni ahwe kwan pa be fa so treat a yare ne kwa ema bi
ataya se
ti ya wanya wataya kakra na e bia wonam kakra wonchen wode eyi apete so chili pepper cinnamon ginger nti bia wode apete nam no so mfa de bia sa fa sa de ne chili pepper cinnamon ginger wode fa dan o steamer na fa steam nam no ne chance e di sa aduane no hwe o diabetes no hwe wo mema sem no na wa ankasa odi adanse
puto no raw pese ya yam no e pa
na na opoto no raw na ontimi hu quantity pa de ntia ta advocate for powder no se de bia obetimi asusu ni ye for ontimi enye overdose nti teaspoon ho nkomo na edi no na atreketekete no osa e bia teaspoon each na de afra unzu na asa wode aganishe ona mana de bibia perfect combination
I see pato so mutie monno mataya de ne mafrafra rough e wa santinu tan wono wo de ataya ye
generally ti said that bia kan ye nuane bibire ho no mo a eboa ni padua no but ye nim ye abuse no ye dibro so sometimes we under eat them enti sɛ ya wonyo obi a obetima church saa ne mani nyina so mfa so etimi boy ye pa e ma ne ma komanti eti na ye kyerɛ ginger chili pepper and afi eye cinnamon no ebia wo ya 2 weeks na wa break kakra mo am pese mo ye no in the form of tea no ye bia ka se ginger ne woni powdered form ho and cinnamon so woni powdered form ho nti onwa ensuo no kakra o de mako no betum mako no nya dried one bia na abem kakra na afi de hiti wi ana wayi ana waso ne so na afi o de ginger powder no 1 teaspoon ne cinnamon powder no 1 teaspoon na de afra anopani enwumre o ye ne be 2 weeks anu wa break kakra no wa hese ne o system be si age eduro no enti who say difference ni changes bia be mu and then after bia a week or two no wa san asha se bim January number ni 0244 08 76 87 0244 08 76 87 0244 08 76 87 ni what scientific hospital Kumasi Atunsu Accra mile 7 pressure stroke diabetes anase bibia how bia na wo mu nsembra ye de abafu nim de kwa so na yenye sunsum nsem ho mo bia me sunsum nsem ti general me da say the base nyame adoma next week we no owo also ye pese otwe ho free we mu kakra nyame adoma after next week no ye ba ba kire de no so be boa wo ye bema uni also obetimi anawo also obetimi atake bi general.
Okay, ye madam wasi Aniwat Scientific Herbal Clinic for Kwachi and Dr. Paul. Ono da bia oba ne ma ocher muniso na ebebua wa. Mo friend numbers no na mo ni what impedifo enso edwetwe enkomo. Ye to aso the amamo Kessben television Kessben 93.3 Kessben 92.9 Accra and the kanisi esuhasu. Which top player did Hatterfolk get? Yeah, the supporters were always at the stadium. Ogum's here at Kumasi Asante Kotoko. He had the following players at his disposal. Yet the supporters were not going to the stadium. The players were Mbella, Mfege, Abalora, Gama, Lamte, Blay, Modasiru, Imoro, Agadas, Ganiyu, etc. Very top quality players. To me, our problem goes beyond quality players in the system. Okay. We every Silas or say SCB or they aba I don't know. Can you see
Silas?
I'm for a cost stadium, but not player quality player.
Silas as I can okay different story.
Sir,
yeah, cap players who were entertaining. The Kenichi Asuyashi team has Isaac Mensa Messi. Yeah, you know, Kenichi team no. That on the first game at Accra Sports Stadium, I was there. It was a game between New Adubiase and then House of Folk. House of winning 1-0. Sama Tinamu Accra Sports Stadium. That team had Isaac Mensa Messi. Why did they name him Messi? It Yenka se Kotoko need top players. Yenka se team is need top players. That is not what we are saying. But Yenka players who draw fans to stadium. Okay. Nasema Yenka.
Nipa Enko Stadium. Papa. Good morning. Why should you expect supporters to troop to the stadium when referees poorly officiate our league matches? Look at how teams have invested in transfers, the likes of Asante Kotoko and the likes, and you officiate so badly as your medium used to telecast for us to view. Papanova, Accra, and so and Atwe Amanewaha. You say referees nika ho. And Manko for on performance. No, yeah, we do yeah, okay, referee Emmanuel Sean, say, pardon, police admem ya promotuno. Referee Emmanuel Sean, abe inspector. Wow, I don't know, I'm for the had to folk and you Kumasi Asante Kotoko, referee Emmanuel Sean, and a handle here. Say, pardon, abe inspector, Ghana police. Service and some kid to Accra. Correlations also or Tafo about Tafo. Yeah, yes, or call what? No, yeah. Revelation, congrats. It's better the Konim Papa. Yeah, I think Champions League in Enra Kakra na playoff matches and also Bebaso draw no anyone's and then. Europa matches and so epebaso kakra da fi yemfa local source no ma emetwas mama chance for free do commercial say na
Oh, make crowd the mayor parents and who you make okay be wadaruma. My brief. First of all, say the catch him say from 1st to 8th after a league phase, about 8 matches in a year, from 1st to 8th, automatic qualification to the knockout phase. That is the round of 16. But how do we get the remaining 8? Babeka sa 8 qualifying from the 17th to the 24th. Na draw no beba so nyame adom akina anopa dubako eno be draw no na wo hwa draw we draw a so senu masi ahyehye no ninti no ubenya a fair idea as to why ne be share. First of all, from number 9 to 16 no omuntumi share, but them painful aya de ni e kamia ko so obia as we speak e wo two teams a wonim say we ana we ana we ye fa omomudi 9th and 10th na ombeshia omomudi either 24th or 23rd intima menya ne simple mfama team e friend Atalanta ombetimi ehia either Sporting CP or Club Bridge. In the same way Dortmund enso betimi ehia Sporting CP or Club Bridge. Aha say ena asem ni nyina egina Real Madrid edi 11th, Bayern Munich edi 12th. No muno be share omomudi either 21st or 22nd. Now shema 21st Celtic, 22nd Manchester City. So what it means is that Real Madrid will meet either Celtic or Manchester City. In the same way Bayern Munich will meet either Celtic or Manchester City. Now City for no asem the high drink kakra because of opposition. City have two teams to choose from, and as likely some be meet you. City will either meet Real Madrid or Bayern Munich. Into City there, Manchester City Opompo Obeshia a cathedral of the Champions League. Either Real Madrid or Bayern Munich in Umbeshia already don't
and the City there fi be sign power. Hey, and so far now how many you am.
Easy. Round of 16.
And from home.
What is the pressure
almost so.
I'm a gadget anymore.
Yeah.
I'm ball toward the
net.
Oh my God.
Pep mum dear. I never made dear or mom who say Asama to
or then who shake him
almost support Club Brugge. Wow. Club Brugge, Beacon Bruges. Bruges. Okay. And another power ni Jimpa. Muti Chelsea show 3-1.
Against the water now.
I don't know against ni nyina.
Open nipa be 10 ayehwe sa ball, you know.
Non petit City free mo.
Yeah. Chelsea City free.
Adentia wa Chelsea 3-1.
Oh yeah, no one I already did it here. Onyedika. And just who move. Some of them. Madrid ne Bayern the tremble.
But City, generally say o must have pick you, o recover. Inti Ancelotti say or two on person obi share City.
Okay.
Honestly.
On say
how much you hold?
You know say dey ba ko e football mu a e ya na enika ne say. One hwe o mu break na o mu share no ma pick form. France and Brazil 2006 World Cup ni bi no. Na France team no group stage bo mo hwe. But they had their best game against Brazil. And on the couple not 3-1 against Spain. No on the couple finals. Eto de bia wetin who say Real Madrid dey bre e group stage. But to be who share one no more ball naba. Manchester City beat me ISA because no matter what they still have the materials. No matter what.
As the trainer say, Real Madrid Bayern Munich City, one of them will fall off. The playoff phase. I want to make it to the round of 16. Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, Manchester City. But I could be free. That stage anymore. General has so interesting. AC Milan the 13th, Paris PSV. Endeavon in the 14th. Umbeshia either Juve or Feyenoord. So what it means is that Milan beat me share Juve or Feyenoord, and our PSV share Juve or Feyenoord. For Team Juventus, it's possible we can have an Italian derby. Nebia Milan Juventus wakupium. PSG bibia there the PFA say on 29 free France man. Ahead the better France. On either Brest or Monaco. Paris Saint-Germain will meet either Brest or Monaco. Benfica and Subishia either Brest or Monaco. General nti so far say the draw no likely to go China. Anopa Dubaku in Ibehu, say why anyone a bebo. Yama man for some tears say, unlike the league phase, Uno Bibo ni Uhoma, Onkona win, where the Umbebo home and away. Until the ebe draw against and only bebo 2 matches. The obey emerge victorious, no, or no nebe kwa 18 on that fee. Yasaya another draw for the round of 16 general.
All right. Akwasi Clement, Ammunitions man, Tafunsha, so Sergio, apart from other field works affecting the quality of the GPL, this message goes to the NSA to protect fans and supporters from the sun. Because the sun in Africa is too hot. Consider why the so-called VIP is always full, no matter the price. Okay. Kwasi Clement, also say VIP no, ne bono. Manko still anko for court. So ma, we say we are no so ka. My consider we are na man for betrim sa. Also we are na some kitu.
Easy
FIFA players, any quality of this, quality of that, referees, why? Ni na ka ho kakra de ba we are na anko for court.
We are never potutu.
Late night games so boa.
I keep on saying say most of
chess no so you
to hanki miansa sana wape paso. Kwa to hanki miansa. Adana abeto ya.
Ya to hanki miansa. NSC. Muji sa events sika no. A free clubs no.
Yes. Mutiti bibia.
Yes. Omo friend say kra. Muji free.
The stadium owner fees a facility owner.
Okay.
Yeah. Eti nina ka ho bi General Kotokone has Kessben try some be most of them games no. Anajo 6 p.m.
Doctor, a car woman no.
Oh, a floodlight.
20,000.
Let's can saying I 20,000 a free doc.
But you know I say attendance improve and maybe I would develop the culture. Attendance improve a bit taking care of that.
Well, if you see getting in the so light.
We got 18 matches,
yes.
Right? Or 17 matches at home.
Yeah.
At home,
times 2, 36. To 334. 34. 3.4 billion old cities. 340,000 old cities a season.
Yes.
In this
yes.
Can you pay back dia Kiniska? Can you pay back dia Kiniska? But said you, Nipa ma, ti wan hwe ya obi no. Na e ka esen sum hotel no.
Before so do the benefit hour and so e betwa so amaye no. Yentie coach Thomas Dua the Onosuka crowd dey e bae. Your toto adwen the tifo ni ahwefo so de ye gini na coach.
Good morning, Joe. Uncle Pado Moya. Yeah, once a minute, I'm the man to Mukakra. First, now, I cold road near you know. This is Sadia and a tram. Sadia and a tram car crab ball. Satam the car send and then I'm crown. And this Sadia no dear. And to me, Master Sabium. O man no more cause out road to Nina, so say, Bia go to Joyania. Say, old footballers now mobile because Bia go to Joyania. No insurance, nothing. This our road no there. Oma guys started kukukubia. Emphasize on Pambada. The Kazenaro. That's our road na from Swami to Stadium in Asef for Nechem. They say modern Ghana to said yeah. Abajumana moye no must start a good system no. They say no more common musne. First no man no so this had it here. Good morning, Joe.
All right, Coach Thomas Dua, Nana Tommy. Yeah. This is our road na twam. No more no road no kan ni nyina omu nyina no say bi omu kotoje no asese. All right.
You're right.
Yeah, okay. Oh yes. Okay, but any day can
Sana MC do baby na me fan say so mo work hard.
Okay.
Na omo extra training is and
sana omatimi any old players no level no yeah.
Because the seriousness na old players no they share omo dwumedie no and therefore no more relax.
Yeah, hard training. Na sa hard training say no omo kokko ya omo na be say. Sa no be so kire.
Yeah. You see hard training menene ya adwen say nye route per se. Menene ya adwen say nye steps first no na wodo na ba kwa kukumpi na the post steps na kwa kuduru so na sa de aba
oche training no oche
training na mo yande atwam mfa oche odi nkrofo enya pa because na no hwe wa video a obeyi wa say ya
una de buy
una yi
ba una de buy
na una yi
okay all right okay
uhwe say video no na otim say yes ocha ha nkrofo jino am say no na was
o na say ka se mamuni
o ade say we dey nkomo ye di na ne ko
okay do o say yellow na me hu ni pakro but all right ni e na friend akon no bokones akon yeah ena omo di kan no do mfimfin no enso ye emba osu sekire na de no o say yellow na me hu ni pakro
ombo di kire me
ombo di kire o because we na nim di an me hu no ba na chiru na me bre we na oche na am say no na ba ko ba ko mpi free stadium steps no so kosoro no sa dia ba
oche no coach
fitness coach yeah
do na ba ko be ba ko mpi stadium no na cement seating system free from no ba ko mpi
ndi botum dia ball na obo no be chire yasem e ma on nine na no I style all right on na Tommy ka say twam no
oche adaruma ni ehu di ehu
okay na games in kakra bia o say
no say Tommy say twam
o say twam
what's the Franco was
some kiti no say twam
yes Franco they've only modified it bia na on kokko an but obetimi a share codes
okay
West Coast say all the free esro cost Franco fee on minim professional players are how much omo baby team ho de bia bi bob last stamp
okay
if bob last stamp and obe bia me say na o ma jai dia ko watch but an match bia free 6 to 7 mo ka ko de bia e bi nso a unko road ba be ko gym inti modification
and they say normal but some udimri kufra tonsu besin kokko ada so na fe odi be kru besin e ko atonsu na ofa eno de
you know and the hu na make say bi
safu jamfinu betimi agina a friends Abripo junction people na ekọ ho no be ko be 100 times koba sa
place ni bi
the reverse
even today kure bi mo ye bokro ma state free fly ba fa na ho a ahomacho be ko na place ni bebre gu so bi ye
kikikiza
still e bi mo ye gino a
okay
obiane na ho den obiane na ene obiane training regiments a e fete no
alright
obi wo ho a sa de no ya obi breaki tisanity
okay but Tommy kiti no atwam alright yanku yanim and about 5 minutes yanhwe games no kakra bi be 5 minutes na yantinsi Africa so kakra
gina enra in the Champions League na ye hwe teams a omo ya kese and se bi free man e bi kem and omo mu be yi omo ti say there's a Franco hair pairing Manchester City o hwe omo game na omo ba and run tension e wo Pep Guardiola and Manchester City team no so because so omo failure omo out of the Champions League. Unfortunately they consider the first goal intina ma pressure na be more e kono be no be fa so omo timi ateka no still the omo ye bia na emfa inti omo call dressing room na Pep Guardiola ka kire omo say ade a omo nya ne so omo beteka no so omo timi teka ne pe omo confidence level ne be basoro inti omo Pep Chabrant e fe ne Martin Kovacic hwe ba bi ogina ene kwan of so the ball ne to the right side of the goalkeeper na ntimi anya hohwe and after that Manchester City team they grow in confidence and omunya a second goal after Josko Vidial cross ball na defender na kind of ball eto atrem then Savino was the game changer yesterday or bad game no energy no be make amends we a first goal from Martin Kovacic after Odinya that equalize and the buy and said you should be the ball to here sometimes unya so be hit the ball ni be but the technique any adwene di akira wo de beba no na you know this is the second goal from Manchester City and the team ma pressure sa errors na wa uni experience be ba ultimate committee no ebini and Genoa Manchester City ego away Emma final etimi enya that qualification and no more penal Emma Niema Timi Koye Edma Pep Guardiola and his team. Whoever meet them in the next round, never underestimate them because they still have the quality. Lucas Amino, a kind of us, a share the third goal in the mount. Barcelona bought against Atlanta, and that was a game of BB and a Champions League now. Atlanta for no one team, as also be underestimated to Oma, not Genoa one or how because Omu a full package. Nanemo Omode Bano, they defend very well, they press so well, they attack in numbers. Now who they obey and then it was the same thing. The plan was to stop Yamal. Now it's difficult. Rafinha at the end of the ye pa. Until Rafinha ni game baby and Lewandowski for money ni hot second, you know. And so it was only Yamal who was running the show for Air Barcelona. But Sergio, after Barca taking lead now, Omobete Kano. Again, Barca sabe taking lead in the but Atlanta for natural said this season almost see almost lesson from their previous games against Real Madrid. Sana games they call ye no na vini awene e dia Madrid. But this time some check the young talented Barcelona players now. No check the level of maturity and experience. The likes of Ederson, Monya, big teams HSO omona. Do you know so omuye BB and a game America's scoreline was a true reflection of game etimi ekoso at the Munji Stadium. Real Madrid, again, it was Rodrigo night in the Champions League. The last Champions League, on your first 2 goals, and I've been the best totally show, no. But then I was between him, Jude, and then Aranti FN Mbappe. And Obianim said in the Champions League night, Aranti was hugely underrated within the Real Madrid setup. And anyone said, Jude Bellingham said, Omo munim game, munim budina no more in a frame, and said you. And run a difficult game for them. Okay. But once again, Osara rising to the occasion to show say in the absence of winning and a Champions League night, and Nema or Champions League dana, General, and on Sunday 2 goals Emma Real Madrid say almost about beating a year, almost beating me a share Manchester City or the Celtic to say Franco Naro and so it him a kind. Teams will be a bomb within. Aston Villa and then Lille.
Yeah.
These are 2 teams that all expected that. But at least at the back who were 2 teams that are Champions League, say potential teams, make potential teams. Teams na ya na mpempi big teams ni players at home. One way or the other, hotel who's omunya chance ba or performing. And Lille obviously will be the surprise package because beating Real Madrid, beating Atletico Madrid at the Civitas, and then 6 goals against Feyenoord. Again, it wasn't Jonathan Davis and key players Libya Prepra, but with the experience of Thomas Munier and then Michel Baka, these were 2 players. Tamana Champions League in Kosovo, Portugal in 2019, 2020 UEFA Champions League final. No, we see a kind Edinburgh Paris Saint-Germain against Bayern Munich, but Sergio. And Rallions, why are there? Watch out for some of the talented players within their ranks who expect to say Drew Summer. Teams for me, Aston Villa saying England and a version of Jude Bellingham within the Villa team. And Obi chance I heard that boy called Morgan Rogers, no, you know, Jude qualities never been or demand. You see a hybrid in him, a half number 8, a half number 10, and this season. John Duran, one of the Oko, well, need to South American in Isika. Oko, Oli Watkins finally, Arsenal they bid the buy, but there be almost Omunyama Oli Watkins and Co. Oli Watkins, the dream none so busy a cardiam Arsenal, but said you almost Omunyama and Co because Omaton John Duran. For me, Morgan Rogers is another player. Said Joe Minim says some Manchester United, Chelsea, and other teams so everything at Chelsea. And so Sheffield team, a lot of players at Genoa. Big team. So to see them performing in the Champions League, one there, but one be free.
I disagree with Andy vehemently, who remembers Isaac Mensah even in Hearts of Oak, to even talk of people remembering him in our league. People were going to the stadium because of Kanishi. We even had a Japanese community in the country going to watch Hearts of Oak matches at Ohinijan Stadium. Our problem goes beyond quality players in the system. Let's leave this topic for Friday. Thank you. Why anyway by Silas, or say Esibe, and anyway a brain. Or say a function fiada. Ochina, na yenchete yagye. I'm so interested, pa. Awa,
Sergio. Sergio, Yohan Wissa, player Oka, one of the guys are consistently in the Premier League watching quality, no. And over within the Brentford side, 2 Africans are Sergio every year, every season. Brian Mbeumo, the Cameroonian international, and Yohan Wissa. Sergio, and 30th. And transfer window in Enchebia. Okay, I said last week, Ekobas and Nottingham Forest were keeping a hot chase for that Democratic Republic of Congo international, Yohan Wissa. Sergio, all of a sudden, a new twist in Tottenham Hotspur, or making a push for that Congolese international. Sergio, in the Premier League, 11 goals, not too bad. After almost 20-something games, Ayabo, Obia onye typical number 9 and a center forward, Obia Obo Ntentenwa. Oka list of Africans or more within the goal king race. We Mohamed Salah, we Brian Mbeumo. I think that Yohan Wissa is also the other African who is making headlines in terms of the goal king race for the English Premier League. You know, Ababe Tuja said Tottenham, Miki, a hot chase for that Sakura head man, Meka Yohan Wissa. So was a CAF executive committee elections, you know, bar so much, in April. There's going to be that of FIFA. I know so Ebebaso. Now, Ohe said how FIFA a structure or more executive committee now. Also, more change it dino to FIFA Council. And so Ohe on the organogram, the president is the one at the top. Confederation bia our vice president. And sana about members are almost wasio. Now, Ohe CAF Ababe told yourself 4 people have expressed their interest to be on the FIFA Council. Already one of them, they know the Womudada, Meka Melvin Amaju Pinnick, the former president of the Nigerian Football Federation. Hani Abu Rida, the former EFA, Meka Egypt Football Association, Owoho. Fauzi Legjar, the Royal Moroccan Football Federation president, Owoho. And of course, Obeka Aisha Johansson, the president of the Sierra Leonean Football Association, of course, Maturin from Benin and Mamadou Touré from Mali. Na Sergio, the list of these men na make no ebilumu efrim. And interesting twist, Abane say Andrew Kamanga, the president of the Zambian Football Federation of FAS, from FAS. On number 2, Kalusha Bwalia. Sergio, that man has expressed an interest or Koda FIFA Council membership. No so. And of course, Fauzi Legjar and then Melvin Amadou Pinnick, Ebe Pesomo. And Sergio, another interesting person I also make it push, Mr. Augustin Senghor, one of the close allies of former President Kwesi Nyantakyi. Ono the president of the Senegalese Football Federation. Sergio, Ono no ababe superintendent over the successes of Senegal omo football. Nyan saying. Obetina so you saw say Senegal have won the AFCON for the first time. They've been to World Cup on consecutive occasions and they've been sida. And Sergio, Ebedru maybe under 20 ne kuramo, under 17 ne kuramo, over Chan tournament e kuramo. AFCON tournament ekuramo. And Sergio, if you see someone like this and make it an in-rules and I say or make it push to be a member of the FIFA Council, Sergio, Sani Pakono is Udinya say be support no pa because obetna so as omo association president, you know, we've seen major successes being chucked by Omo Federation. You know. For me, Sergio, Uyi Morocco president na Meka Fauzi Legjar. For me, the person Obeka say even Morocco they need infrastructure and how omo league omo format no omo performance. But Sergio Oka performance on the picture, I think Senegal have done very very well. Okay. And Sergio, all these things happen under the presidency of Augustin Senghor. And for me, I totally support that the move now make it say Okojina ewo FIFA Council membership no so akowoso. Vladimir Petkovic na Algeria national team coach. Sergio, all those are there beba after the AFCON group draw na no. And a man for bisa say Sergio no so say the major thing I want him say obe Puama Algeria qualify to the World Cup. And since 2014, Brazil, they've missed out on the last 2 World Cup tournaments. Omo team no said you bet die. Rabah Sadani never revived that team no, making sure say they've returned back to the world stage in 2010 or South Africa. Obakaya, Omuni Egypt and a board that playoff no Mokoyi Egypt. They came to AFCON, conquered Ivory Coast in the quarterfinals. Unfortunately, they lost against Egypt. But you saw say Vahid Ali Ozic bet take you over no. He also did a massive job. Brahim Mo squad no. Obeka Selimi Omamodi Bemu in that 2014 World Cup. One of the games, sir, Obeka said German, Uyi Ghana Frima, said it was that game Algeria gave them. And said you after 2014, no, so Mokote die. And now, Jamel Belmadi, so be fair, Jumano, it me bo mama winning the AFCON for the second time in 2019. But unfortunately, they failed to appear in 2 World Cup tournaments. I had last 2, Meka Russia 2018, and of course Qatar 2022. Or say in as much as AFCON no bet me I win it, but say you the major task ahead for now is to make sure the Algerian national team return back to the world stage. And say you mihuna a very very feasible. Ni group no Oluzu one of the crucial games be against Guinea ewo home. And nona Obekaya, this former striker from Stuttgart, as say Owo Dortmund, Seuru Girassi, Ekosheno. And said, Joe, that game a hanopa, but quickly he recovered back. Okonya a very good win against Uganda and the likes. Inti Amawa back strongly into that group phase of the FIFA World Cup. So I think that target now was set no a very very achievable. And Vladimir Petkovic pen quality can be capable of taking the Algerian national team back into the Mundial, especially yenya huge numbers in terms of say Oka contingent Africa they confess A5 CCI9 no miji say obetimi aboadwuma no amama qualify say you.
All right, Awal Mohammed in the room ewo Africa and so kakra no. Yeah, to also the amamo enche kwa Mickey Besan local source no kakra bana ya twetwe ho enkomo fa de bra enye late kra 0551599933 0551599933 and afi videos no so enka chiri uye ni yi nkwa de a ye be show amamanfo ahwe 0244263902. Good day Joe, I agree with Andy, but at least we have had quality players some few years back, such as Tariq Jibril, Winful Kobna, Stephen Oduro, Nia J, etc. Just look at Asamoah Boateng striking for Hartlepool. That guy is too sluggish, and I don't care footballer. He just walks up and down in match games as if he's doing beauty competition on stage. Gone were the days when Peter Lamte, Anna Sedu, and Dan Owusu will meet in a Black Stars camp and challenge each other as to who will be the next goal king in the Ghana Premier League. No wonder Peter Lamte won the first ever goal king award with 26 goals in 1973, which also saw Dan Owusu scoring 26, 24 and 28 goals in 1974, 75 and 76 season. Obi de kwachiri pa say no boy nkoma na monim say no other person than Kwabena Black. Tema Kwabena Black that's pa Kwabena say 17 o'clock now. We are enye this year be next year. Na Kwabena Black enya 70 years. And our bro. All right. Yeah, that's pa say programming Monfeni agro ewo tema. Is the top 4 a pre-season tournament or a major trophy in Ghana? Who is the most successful team in Ghana as far as top 4 competition is concerned? Is it possible the Senegalese seeks his advice from Kwesi Nyantakyi? Kwesi Nyantakyi is one of the national treasurers. Treasure Ghanaians drain it useless. The national treasure Ghanaians drain it useless. Jeff, and anyway, and so Abre. Jeff, first part in your question. Yami Adma, I'll tonight Friday for question no bra. Na yenye huajuma emfama untentem kra. Okay, Maminko we so na ye try kwa make his local source no baba. I love the comment of Dr. Naro. The media has a fair share of the blame. Some journalists spend more time discussing and analyzing matches for Pep Guardiola, who doesn't listen or hear what they are saying. Ghanaians will love the foreign league more because the more you hear about something, the more you develop interest in it. It's about time Africa began to reason and dedicate more time to our own. I also disagree with Andy. What did Isaac Mensah do to draw fans to the stadium? As for my question to the minister, I'll ask him how much he will invest in the GPL. Africa must reason. Anyway, and so Abraham, Africa must reason. Africa must reason. On the way, Abraham. Yebejina so na yede akọ Dawood Herbal na yene omoso akọtwe nkomo kakra yeba local source nkwa na besan de aka ho amamo Kessben television Kessben 93.3 Kessben 92.9 Joe, please will they add the playoff goals to the main goals to the main goal king chart of the Champions League? Yeba ebe we ano and so the amount Shankus
General
Edzen
Nyamiado Bibi e kama
Ede nyanko pa uko second one na wifi second one no okay dadana okay I fast dodo
General
yeah
so
I say call Guinness for book no mu
so Bibi no
who then say between 4-5 months na obano awo yeah
we are saying you
ututu anoma ho na dey be trem before anoma be ni
and the dog kwama
the home from an ball no
one fay
okay did that right
but I say General well yeah chia for the team for nyina
akwa bodise no
yes so to office so who was in there and they shall squad General
my intercepted the messages be
yes
na da obedru ha no na ebe shock no
and then by next week I'm
okay,
sure say match no about
okay yonko
but as the General I wish you for that would have hospital and o hair sabri and me say more hair platforms ahodo so and so ya say share and there ya would you be chia pom de monsem because sports are general and in the team no e de bro no e physical activity eti bibia ni a ehia hoden obi timi ka say sports manager won pa nso obi wa yare nti edru sabre ya the way a general any team no educate no inform we no entertain no nipa ne nya kwan enhwe that would ever hospital say bomodian yare bi e ha obia apart from any yare kai say you go so ye dwumaden ewe hospital ho ye ka so obi the dem obi wa na dwen nyina ne say de adru di asa hospital bi enu ameko bio because baby a wote dro bi nka hospital bi agidin e de ne koyen so still de tie anete kwa akoma to yem na brother would ever hospital ayaresa no egu so de ehia ne say obefa ka be si Kumase obedru Kumase a na wa fa edwo ka ye wa edwo krapa Metro FM building name eho ne ye adwuma joda kusimemenda mesrew bomoden abra eniyare nkwa ne yenhwe enti yade ahodo aka bia no to anamo na fabra sawe oba anase be man fa so wumfie na kwa anim anase wo ya branch ye wo ya babawa obedura Dr. Dawood say duama yaresa odi dua na besawo yade ena yenhwe prostrate yade a eka ye mema specially mema no bebre guy ba ko amande twam ya nyame adom doctor treat no ne ya hye ne rubber Dr. Dawood ede ne two treatment so Monday ya na yi catheter no na in fact bema bia wo hweye bia no daddy kafra se bia ya hye rubber but enkechi Dawood eba hospital say bema bia wo hweye no how bia wo chimato bia ato wo mema sem no wo de to anamombra bema bi wo ho a na ne prostrate no ho atochima ida say emu bebie eno na broni kan say prostate enlargement ana say emu ekurabam prostate cancer na your prostate no say ho tochima ha ye okwan bebre na so ha ye wo ye dwunsom etimi medru anadwo awodwunso toa so ntentem mepa cho eni de kwan so saa dwunso anadwo ye dwunso bebre nye ni nyina na ye diabetes ebia na prostate no ho aka enti brother would about hospital Dr. Dawood enhwema etimi ma wote yaw ewo usisi epacho usisim wote yaw pa severe pains ebu awokon okon wote ya wo okon nye ni nyina obi wo da sori a wo se madam kon so mesro to ho anamon na bra Dawood eba hospital na Dr. Dawood enhwehwe nipadua num enhwe se prostrate ne ho aba hawana etimi medru ba bia obi timi fro se doctor me ne oba ehie mu na se me ho sane me ya me hu moja ewom obi timi dwen se bia na infection mesro to anamon daddy na bra Dawood eba hospital na yenhwe because awo no oba ehie mu na se ahobaye nsuo no moja fremu a ede how be brina na eba enti no na neba enti bra Dawood eba hospital prostrate no ho touch ma etimi de saade ne ba etimi ma obi nso wo ho a odwonso a wote se ne ba ma mu hyehye no odwonso a wotimu so ba ma ni mu hyehyew ana emu ye wo ya emu ye wo de obi wo eba ne saa no akọ ba bi eton aduro no akọtọ aduro bi se manya infection enti ne da bia doctors forecast self medication ade a ehu unim yare e haw no akọtọ aduro e de haw bebre enti ba ma wo hwe daddy menkansi wasoboa ba ma bia wutie sabre Dawood eba hospital say so prostrate no ho atochema bra obi de no ono ewa hu se dru ba bia wodwonso o te sadwonso de no okogina ho so odwonso ase me ba studio hey na dwonso ni mpie dwonso no nso se the way anyame ye no se dwonso no waste ni nya ba na ebeta bladder ni mu a ese se adwen no communicate e kire bladder na ese se fa urethra ni mu na epie but ye ka say obi te sadwonso de no na ya se ye ne ya okogina ho a odwonso akakra bi na aba ono anso timu sadwonso ne bi akam Dawood eba hospital say wo de to anamo na bra wo de no ote sadwonso de no de aduru ne say ote sadwonso de na obu se ne ho nyina ase esi de bia areho nipa bre amema bre to anamo bra Dawood eba hospital obu a prostrate yare na ewa abusuanim ebi fra abusuanim obi nso wa ne de ne age emfia wadi no ene de saa haw na bre no obi nso de infection na de saa de no ama ne prostrate ne ho atochema ena bema bi wo ho a bema a wonta nye sex me pacho tie ni ye bema bi a ebi ana o empaso agudie no onta nye no nso timi affect o prostrate no obi a o wenam no bebre obi a onom nsaden ensa no odin obi opɛ alcohol aw nsaden ana smoking excessive smoking obetwe saa hwɛ sɛ wasi obi yɛde catheter apase ne bɛ mamu da anka ɔka kyerɛ wa ɔho bedwiriw but Dawood eba hospital sɛ yɛde rubber mpo ato bɛ mum sɛ dwua da atwa mu ya yɛnua bɛ ma no wadi bɛ sɛ 32 years ya hyɛ ne catheter Monday ya ɛna doctor treat na yɛyi catheter no enti wo de bra sɛ wo de no ebia na emfie na kwa anim na am ya hyɛ rubber wo ba prostrate no sɛ wo dwonso a wote ɛna prostrate no sɛ ɛtɔchema ɛsan affective ɛwɔ mpaso agudiem erectile dysfunction bɛɛma no sɔre a wobon sɛ na atɔfom enti ya ne nyini nyina na yɛ diabetes na yɛ saa de no ɛnyɛ ne nyina nso na kyerɛ sɛ bia wanya gonorrhea na syphilis bi enti na Dawood eba hospital da bia yɛ ba yɛ ka kyerɛ wo sɛ wode to anamon bra sɛ wo hwɛ TV na Dr. Dawood number no go screen ase mo a mo tie sabre yi so no obetimi de doctor akasa me ne okasa ye friend no 0244 88 64 37 0244 88 64 37 0244 88 64 37 ofra yade bia e ha obia no doctor na obekasa fa ho no ama direction breadwo so krapa ne aboa enti se oye bema na wo hwen na wanya problem o prostrate mu a ya so rubber ana wo de ne yenya nhye wo de to anamo na bra na Dr. Dawood yenim de yeka hwe areho se bema ne yire da na chi sebi ne ye de dro ben afa ne bema esan se ne prostrate no e hawa bam ya nya ne sa nso a oba Dr. Dawood beboa afa wo ye oba na wo hwe sabre a e ma ne ba yesi doctor apa ho January bosumi akadako aka one day pe na bosumi ko na wie e ma nyame nam Dr. Dawood so amenne apa ho onum awo omo apa ho de amomo enije menua ba woni be ma na ware awareɛ baako a pressure wɔ mu paa yɛ wedding awareɛ because bɛrima ni nya yɛ wo ho adeɛ yɛ wedding ni wie na ɔbaa no ampa ho amma wo a me nua ba aya na ekyire nsɛm dɔɔso awareɛ bebree bɛyɛ wedding na wie na egu ekyire nsɛm no ɔbɛkɔ mu no bɛrima no sɛ ɔbaa no sɛ bi ontimi nwo yaka ntam agye sɛ owuo ni sei na bɛba enso ni nyina ekyi no bɛrima nso ba asase so sɛ bi de ɔhwehwɛ ne sɛ ɔware wo no ɛbɛ bi bepiem enti awo ho ayɛ den ama wo wakɔ hospitals doctor say yeah test hwɛ no ɛsɛ bia na yɛ fibroid oba da wo de ba hospital a yɛ nyɛ surgery ho but yɛ bɛboa tumor no the way a afɔm bia Dr. Dawood bɛhwɛ sɛ yɛ infection me kan na ma bo infection because a man bebree ɛbrɛ wɔ saa infections yi ho ebi de yɛ genital wart ebi de yɛ syphilis ebi de yɛ candida obi nso de a ɛha no yɛ syphilis ɛna afei gonorrhea mesrɛw ɔbaa bi wɔ hɔ asɛbi obu ne nsa no hu saa nneɛma no na yɛase bɛyɛ ne ya kɔpem sɛ ɛbɛwie obi kura nya ne menses emprenu ansa na bosome aso menua ba ɛkyire nsɛm na dɔɔso esisi nneɛma ho kwan obi ɛhwɛ esisi ɔne ne kunu hyia mu na nsuo na asen aba oba Dawood ba hospital a doctors ebenya adagye Dr. Dawood ne Dr. Kasim benya abotre ne ayɛ wo ho adwuma kama na wo no baabi a de opɛ bia obi oba Dawood ba hospital adwe so baabi ewe ya enua ba ne ba ene wa wo ahirasa triplets enti enka echi wo de no wa wo pen bare mu atwe atekɔ be se 5 years ni why nru na empa ho bio brother Dawood ba hospital doctor beboa say stroke and account this year Dr. Dawood say bomodia yemfa ne mra yenua be ma ya say you or we fujase ya the last time na ye be show video Dr. Ba or the video no be ma na we show no live ama ya hwefo ye tie ne say yenua na sabi ye solicit ye gigiska kra o TikTok e de aboa no because na the situation na den young boy and net Dr. Dawood ahwe na ma ne ho ato no enti say stroke to anamon bra be man so da fom timo be man pagya obema na fon akase kete so te aneti bra Dr. Dawood o see a pagya location no we so krapa Metro FM wa na Dr. Dawood o e adwuma joda kwesi memenda me say apart from any area de aka bia to anamon bra ulcer typhoid hernia asthma ntehyewa Oba Dr. Bebo. Number is 0244 88 64 37 0244 88 64 37 Dawood Heba Hospital Duamarisa General Dwabuso Government Hospital Omo Hell Life. Okay. Commander Immigration Commander DSI Ba and Inspector Jima and Dwabuso Western of Serious Star say Dwabuso.
Ye cheo mu nyina
that's it
yensu ye beda se pa ukwa me chia boduse onko so na onsayare no emma yen papa ne hu sam do so de but adwuma ne de basa
that's true
odem ba ko
that's it
hey eja Dauda openi Dauda all right you better was actually. All right, my friend numbers no na Dawood Heba wone omoni nkomo na yare ahudo nyina no eja Dauda ene ne dom be ye free ho e de amount Kessben television Kessben 3.3 Kessben 2.9 Accra DSTV channel 364 Go TV channel 121 kwa Mickey trust na fe or the local source no and so abraying. But the problem is Kumasi Asante Kotoko will go to a difficult venue and win with cheeky ease. And it will raise the hopes of the supporters. They will come and fill the stadium. Most of the time, these players end up disappointing and killing the supporters' hope. It's a big problem. I'll say, team no Kotoko. We win kama. Na amanfuenia G. Afi yeba home ni abehwe employees ya. Na fi de keja na enkoye esa na manfo ba no mo wira ho but an say so the sentisa so mo winya to aso bebre
yes last scheme mama sheni na draw back
mo winya to aso pi enti mi hu ade kro jam school message we no me nyintum papa reason and saying that ogum ane ne mmeranteɛ no ɔmo nyina toa so
Yeah.
Still amanfoɔ ma stadium nti deɛ na wode wosan kade afa wei ho. In the 60s and 70s, the team's second division sides played curtain raisers first before the senior ones to entertain the fans at all the game centers. That helped us to watch 2 games at a time and had much talk about without even thinking of the scorching sun. Officiating was good. Was super good, irrespective of the referee. Club owners, ESCO members, coaches, players, supporters, etc. affiliations. Okay, Kofi answer the way free Toronto Abrayen. Kaneno na junior sides of the clubs no modin kan Asia ebo na emamanfo ani jipa. Enti na wi na ebokra no a ase won ti papa. Na say no one game pe na mobo. Nti ubaba betra ho saa na wi na be show de. Nti Kofi just say more junior sides under 20s no omo ninkan mo ansana main teams no abebo say nya obia na dey under 20 kra bebo a say Kotoko na hat to foka under 20 side of Kotoko no ninkan more game not necessarily with team now on any bebo no but obetumi one team be edin kan abo the crowds on ba be hwe sa game because yaka Kotoko under 20 and 20 and 20 nti pese ehwe almost no almost city hat to folk junior team almost to say in the clubs now more junior teams no mun sheda more matches before more main teams no be ball and also be draw crowd mo no aba stadium more the Kofi Toronto also they abandon
Kofi de no na nanka GF ni introduce ni this year say all clubs all Premier League clubs should have under 20 teams say the be Kotoko go tu kwan akon so atraman no de na 20 team ni be ko okwa no ni so atraman na 20 team no enso abo but clubs ni say ye kwekura no ye main team ni kura no ye so na masa ko fam under 20 team afa bas for fraud dia ka ho akọ na anyeye
ono ka home teams
anti ka bo home
a
na kwa ma 20 team na be bo
not necessarily with team na
opponent
no okay ba obe pick team any wo de no ko okay na o ma bo game before o main team no be bo so with akwantu bi anim
nti wa bo
under 20 na one under 20 side be and first division side be abo getting razor before the main game sana Kofi I guess
it makes a lot of economical sense, a lot of sporting sense and all that, commercial sense as well. Not just even it can go for other teams. They are home no.
Yeah.
Mawanda 20 team no. More friendly.
Yeah.
What you say?
Yeah.
Into weekend Kotoko home no. Maybe only Benap.
Yeah.
And now any other team.
Ebo.
Say Division 2 team be no more abo. Into I hear so almost every week or 2 weeks be no. Your youth team is playing a game 20-10 people before the actual game no.
Yeah.
I think there is something they should consider.
Make it sense
because the FA wanted to do it. Problem na how much had they make it kind no. Because the team never that one night before the match as a chance on travel with another 20 team. Most of them on mobiles is not far to do 30 as a chance under 20 team and so another bus DH and no MWA but they could suggest there Ubo home no. Now we youth team no or bomb match be. I think it's something they can look at it and
okay.
But the Kobas answer I nya no feel.
Nya wi na be ma manfo te wi anu mu a omo ensi omo pi so wo hwe game.
Ti no wi na ebo no.
Oh, mo na bibia obeka. Enti so wo hwe ball. Omo ka so ba betrasia na unya bibia hwe before the game no. Edin.
Stadium
no. Enti we see ebeti ya no so kakra. We are both fine, but your boss
but the suggestion is not omuba na omuti awiamu na omunya bo onhwe awia na omubom bo no na yesi awia na no wote
awia na say boy enye na pope ya akwa ketwa
dino akane no
awia no bode bia nya fe na awia bo gan
that time no cooling break be any ho say kweda
awia bo papa nya fe na awia bo gan
na awia no course ro che first
me say awia no said first your friend of African teams na nya say from Champions League games no Champions League games no you said that the baba 1 o'clock said the awia no be si wo mo
It's less than the man.
You trim franopa 6. Be a match cry. You trim one copy of every team. And we are not crying and you know who grass every other. You didn't go for said that Generium. They said we are there in Australia. And the area should not be a factor.
I didn't know they cast upon him on money.
Area should not be a factor among fans in Stadium. The American.
General, area is a factor.
A
major factor.
Naro, I feel a real Bogana.
You see, who is a
park here, Mammy Bree,
no example. Near Cofa Africa game. Africa game, they be crowd the whole year.
Oh, the young Africa, yeah, can't league matches. Me, Nanipa Coast Stadium, no, we are more.
Is the Amibao, the suggestion, is it to avoid a Rianuntiana? Me, I was even looking at Sabia, say, if indeed, Omubabo matches in any dear, any beer, 300 money, I didn't nip any bantamua.
Excuse me, for Paki, excuse Keke. That's a windy, I don't know. Say, Sikani, 170 there. Fuck me, you know what I mean? Say, a Rianti Nippon Post Stadium.
No, you know, we are
not
League boys are here those days. Nipa more said, never more.
General, never. But then any persons are done Hoopa. We are
Nipa done who's
yes.
That time no VIP. VIP, my job.
Nipa Faka, Bedua, Obenantia Stadium.
Yes. Nipa done who's
Nipa does and Benantia Stadium. General Nipa Aquagro. Oh, no, let's be real.
Yes.
Wow. VIP boarding. And so Kotokobo match now. VIP people are avoiding the area. And two twinkers area. Go for Timo no crack. First, no, from to airport runabout. So,
yes.
But then any part of Fuka. And you're not for
okay, this is bottled water. This is a Ubianumbi. Oh, as Ubia is
Ubianum bottled water. First, it's
Kofi suggestion, the Omunjani under 20s, no. Home games now. I'm used to under 20s, no. I'm on for Crabbetti, under 20. Heart of Folk, Auras. Nipa send a home.
Yeah.
The Omon Barbershop main team, no, our games, no, GPL, no. Mama, you won 20 teams, no. No, I'm a bucket in razor. Before the main games.
There's nothing wrong. Ubenyanka from there, no confiance. But if Fanisa bear 1 and 2 hours better now, game be any honum, obey a board, Ukudrufian and near her. But under 20 no honuma, feels a Crawford Bantem Kakra.
Yes,
can also
information. Na man for Krabi who plays and said you must sit in. Of course. So we are ready. So we both senior teams now. Obi great to me ball and those days Obi to me ball under 20 team no. No assign I call run home. No assign main team. No assign feature. Yes, Kwame one should be.
Oh, you know, Obi am running commentary for so many years.
Okay.
Yes, you know.
I said, my granny can now also why sports 25 years into Obi and I know.
That Obieno, let me know.
So I call 25 years of experience. All right.
No.
No.
Production was stories this way. I guess we are.
Oh, yeah, man, 25 years. Okay. Me, I'm not now. Yeah, call Dr. Dawood Nefa, Kratoka Crave, Kwame Yaba, now the local source. Now, a Comna Black, or see next month, Obenya 80 years.
Wow.
Yes. Comna Black, Tema. It didn't make call 70, or see 80 years next month. Comna Black. That all the messages.
What the messages about
how to folk supporter now. Na still ultimate monitor programming na contribute. Oh, you're so happy. Next month you per day no na you know nyina a celebrate. Na go pon shop Kwabena Black. Oni Kofi Toronto omo boso.
Kofi Sunyakola.
Kofi was 70 plus. Your friend Kofi Toronto, yes, also 70 plus. Yeah, near Japan and Penny Fossa. Yes, yeah, you know what
okay.
Yeah.
Now, me, I'm from When I are in charge of Sanema.
Set me from no na na wo de o hia so bra o mo bro me di 18 years adena me na me ko
me cry de obechew
adena obisa me say me de ana obisa me na me ko bisa wo di ana on ka so obeji o mo number ko bisa
I'm saying January the different dimension
of need dimension bia ko boda wood ni enko
no pressure and stress e manipa e ba ko kwantem
na when any pressure we
yes bi ko fear stress pressure ma de ma omo yire no omo busuafo se sia ino abakokra wo sa pressure nyina no uni bi
me ba ma pressure
wo
I was here zero.
Pressure better wo
I was here zero.
So and no na opesa obeka odi be kofa Dawood
okay here go Dawood ever oh baba pressure
odi ko Dawood
Dawood ever
your friend Dr. Dawood me na me da Dawood Heba Hospital ano na enam me so enane Dawood ointment Dawood 360 capsules wodwa manso a ene obi adi hu adanse na du wei edutwem Dawood ointment o se fatwi na ebeko ofa Dawood 360 capsules o se sisi na ade wom na drom yenu wei e adwuma bom obi a osisi ye o yapa de obeye ne se o de Dawood ointment no etwitwe osisi na anopa ene anwumra na nsa bia no na odi bia bo asawa obetimi de atua udware wi a fa Dawood ointment o de te ne fa sra ta bre kro na no na wonom Dawood 360 capsules no anopa ene anwumre na danse ye na ba amane o de enko na enko ti adanse ni bi
Dawood ointment edrowe me straighten and well done. The toda me po djuma na me honam nyina me ye me ho bibi enye ba se minya sa Dawood ointment we na me twitwi a na no paso binya Dawood 360 na me no mo a ese kwa re me ye adwuma kwa se kane no te do we de edi masema ma na be di so asema ma
ye electrician na ye adwuma ekofia ye ntimi na Dawood ointment so ye adwuma na obra okodru fia fa twitwi ade be che no na ho aye den Dawood ointment fa twi keke na ebeko
lua me yusu mama hoden pa ma metumi gba odwuma bibi e kama e ma me ye Dawood 360 capsules and a Dawood ointment o me mene we no na do we no so twitwi wa aposo e ma ya oni nyina afiri o ma de che otumi be gba odwuma Dawood ointment fa twi na ebeko
da bia amafo company da wo ka mu sa ko spreader mi secret na nu ani ebudo na ani Dawood ointment ene papa mi sole anopa mi di twitwi mi sisi achi mi babia he Mentebre secret ni nie. Ti so person to say me a we use Dawood ointment. That's the secret of my taxi driving.
Me a transmission gearbox specialist. Ejuma me ye. Enkan na me pega ade a na me nsakura antimi pega. And I say me ma ade so na lock me sisi. She say if you say me share Dawood 360 capsules and the Dawood ointment. Abo me bebre the dry you na so amente ya mente bia. Obia mo modern so betimi ape Dawood ointment and the Dawood 360 capsules enya biato
odofo se watibi edro ya meka ho asem no eno ho adanse ene wono madi no ko pharmacy e ben wo herbal shop e ben wo ne koto Dawood ointment Dawood 360 capsules na se de enkrofo di ho adanse no wo so be di ho adanse wo pese wo frɛ a eno na wo screen ase no 0244 886437 na 020-168-1717. Baby, I ton a draw on my gun and Mubiano, or the house open Dawood ointment and a Dawood 360 capsules.
Okay. Sir Kwamiki at the local source Kakrabeto so amai me who say do the chiman and so the messages be abana voice notes be about all right no issues now discussing now
issues now okay what they no ready no what they want some to jada no pay a year court and na court decided say Republic versus Kwesi Nantechim na the former FA president of GDSM I was say Anas Aremiyaw Anas
oni ni hia wo court a wo se otimi yi nanim asem no kopie mo court no mo kan ye no so court high court no mo decide say anas onyi nanim na onhia kwesi na nteche court asem no kopie mo appeals appeals court so members ni nyina eto aba no omo say de e free previous court ne ban no enyina omra no na onyi nanim abra wona GFA president and afa former GFA president no enso ebehia ewo court no yento so ewo other stories coach Otowado je no call rounds oni players awodo edin komo se de be a players no ba ebeboa abra Ghana ne Chad ebebo on the 17th and akensie no ebebasom they know ensema bia betuto dwane cheche some of the players no na ebimunye ready some ba ababo the Black Stars of Ghana na bi mo fake injuries say me pra me hunya mintimi emba and I'm so Emma the Black Stars Management Committee Chairman Mr. Ransford Abe etu one among any place no dodwana no edin komo ehu ehia say e was match a den ni number bo e no mo ama Otowado so e ko roundsam oni place no e kasa say bibia koso bi obi amfanto nchen na World Cup qualify e na ye bebo nti hu behia so ye player now ye Ghana ni nko ade a odi bibia beto nchen na genuam wonya ho fama na otima ba besia kan e de ama Ghana Black Stars and no and say Black Stars diam ababeto dwawo ehimfa Ghana yebabo aye World Cup qualify yi se Ghana babo Wakra Sports Stadium and na se Ghana ebabo e Cape Coast Sports Stadium intenyan say Ghana Football Association womo at the pictures of Cape Coast Sports Stadium akwako piemu abo CAF omo gidi say the Cape Coast Stadium no esia ye no ometime sia kan ho enu nti kabeya CAF emra na nkome inspection kakra bi emfamomo but directive aban FIFA dia ban say matches ebekoso our FIFA World Cup no the 5th games and the 6th games are ebekoso no venues are ewo dada no and a CAF pese FIFA pese bo matches no ewo ho a one pese besesa date ni ebia ene venues no because sekobasa 5th and 6th no your bo wie dia omo our options say metimi aba inspection nanka amaman wodo no wo metimi acheni venues edia momo but asat now there FIFA GDA said the 5th games ebebo and the 6th games ebebo no ti Ghana ne Chad bebo yebo wie ne Madagascar sa 2 games nyina no omu chemu a obia venue ya jatum no and mo expect say wo se otimi sia kan no and so Sudan quite request ekoy sen kom be so mo go back to Sudan ekobo and so FIFA mpene so enam nyema ekoso wo wo man friend Sudan nti wa mpene so amfa mo nti omo so be si o makan no wo Libya eno ne hihie da ye to so Black Stars won sansam a ye fantu da say de Black Stars yasesa technical team no and I'm so am a GFA president or their tuja say we Ghana ni nko we true Ghanaian or so di bibia to nchen na do support edema the Black Stars na do support a management committee no said the bia Black Stars ebetime tumpon na akonkan anu na nam so ma joda kwesi free kase first of all crown it was wrong so GFA no president obe appointed Otowado as the head coach Otowado no nyade obetimi aboyen after AFCON no munim contract a GFA no and then say after AFCON no wo mentimi ampam no amana metena wa bedu sam pempenso wi na GFA kase ye hia support na changes no wo so Otowado de nyade obeboa Ghana George Akwesi free.
I'm saying that if I were in his Ket's position, I wouldn't have recruited him or hired him in the first place, because the opportunity when we were to play 2 matches, a back-to-back match against Nigeria, this was to qualify us to the World Cup and also to participate at the World Cup proper. Immediately after that, there was the AFCON qualifier and the World Cup qualifier, and then even AFCON proper in Abidjan. You see, the program of the national team is known way in advance. It is the same way you must plan as a football association. You understand? You cannot be planning on an ad hoc basis. So when he had the opportunity to hire a coach, Ketch should have gone in for a top good coach who was to take us to the
play the 2 matches, take us to the World Cup, come and prepare us for AFCON, take us to AFCON, come and prepare us to World Cup, and all that. You brought in a coach who says, me, Otoado, I'm coming in to do only 2 things. Qualify you to the World Cup and take you to the World Cup. After that, my job is done. And he did exactly that. So why go bring him? Why? So the issue of whether sack him or... And you see, I have heard something. Let me say this. I've heard in so many quarters that, oh no, if we sack him because of compensation, if we sack... Look, at least I have been part of the FA for over 20 years. Remember, I have been an executive committee. I'm maybe, if not, one of the longest serving members of the executive committee. I don't see where you say you sign a one-sided contract. Contract comes with milestones. It's not a one-sided contract. And one of the conditions under each of the contract that we've signed for the Black Star coaches is to qualify us to AFCON. And if you are not able to qualify me to AFCON, which is one of the milestones that
free what they are to the general mamen cause of work set aside say the general were ready has a work training grounds training na brante no eye has a work training grounds no enye easy cra were ready for game a chira has and pando hat of flyers ba bono and has work one more day set aside nyema oye training grounds no the no more day ababa to the brante no are ready say coach no enko betimi use no for the game ye baba bona na chese ade a ono soso no abetimi esia kan ni bi nti ko training grounds a set osai or prepare a year papa ahead of House of Oak and a year Pando Heart of Lions game one Genoa and non so a barber cosono way any day free house as eba has set us training or prepare pa or training grounds.
Connect story in the area.
And Uncle Mammy, I brushed to say prepare for House of Folk and Pando Heart of Lions game one and no air barber coso den and so our home. Na Genoa, Mamma Twasso, our other stories, coach Ibrahim Tanko so aqua signing and no oko training grounds at the home coach a place no so no na ba or baby coach at the matino. We no and na or share training only training place na you training and ne obey training na nano and on some trofo Asiano pay no dia tuja the okuye our training grounds and said you see whom the matimino coach Ibrahim Tanko.
Yeah, I'm very happy to be here. Like you said, on first day in Takwa, and I met with the players yesterday before training. And after training, I spoke with them, and yeah, definitely. And the rest is we have to work hard for the club, and I think this is what we are going to do. Yeah, for sure. I mean, and I've been watching the games of Mediama and throughout the season. I know the kind of players that they have, and definitely the qualities are there. And like I said, as a coach, I have to give them the confidence that they need. So definitely as a coach, that's my job, and I'm sure that I'm going to do it. Yeah, I'm very happy to be here.
Coach Ibrahim Tanko, and also why ready for the job because Bobo Kwa a friend or a year mediama, one more talent I would do a whole year, papa. Obesim, Obetima Benny Dim, a dear Abwa, a year club, and said a bear club, and so bet me a tumpon, and so I will, and only someone what day atuda. Yaboboso, I want San Semua, Abdul Salam Yakubu, was a Ghana Football Association, no Munyai, no Mun Copan, Kofu Bericho, na Black Stars, no, one year there, resource in the ember, a spiritual, one Kofa Godulaba, Jose Marino Craba, resource no, one sa enkada Jesse, and Kofu Broma Hetiomono, one Mokopo Mucho, Nyasadia resource no, intimima enfamomo, and we and someone.
Him for him for. What's in Kofu? We are him for a hetiomo.
A GF no a hetiomo.
Cats, anything Kofu, a heting Kofu. Okay, do one more to Tia Black Stars.
Meaning one castle so many to Tia.
And that's a spiritual day, man. So I don't know. Someone hating Kofu, no so a yomo.
I know ne blassa management committee chairman ba kudi nkomo. Obisan say sese na mesito. Say Yakuba bia o mo say ade no enye yo. No say sa me so makoba bia say enye ye. So the management committee member ba kudi nkomo no ka sa cha.
Sabato na kan we.
Yes, Sabato.
Oh well, yankoso.
Ai, to say de just enkrofo no a oma heti omu nyomo kopo mo cho nyesa la Black Stars enyeye ti Godiola Josebo
oma di omu bone
o se het
ama list of microphone pacho say dan come fa woni jola kana mun imagine ko pacho ama list
sabato de
wa na menu ne
so public dem so we public I know
friend ne bisa
wa friend bisa
wo kuta news me sa news
endra makan so sabato ni enti obeso tia
sabato anope kwa mne nakasa but wan kasa anche
wo musa no ene waka ntu say jo pesa
wo sabato so waka se mo ikra live
ana mente
waka o say spiritual
na ma tino sin phobia ma nam say or mikini ni kasa no so kan krofo na o man listen na jamin fa wo ene frank ni mikimu di
mo ko het no na me ka ho wi na me ma ko
me ma het
mo mo het mo ko pacho me na me di wati ko pacho
het ni was
mo ko het obi a mo ha na se mo ko pacho na me na ba fa me se mo ko pacho mo
ne se ne unka kana unka kana
okay it was
unka pacho uti
me na se mo dozo na se mo wo ho mo
ala me se me fa
me na ko pacho
udi me chini
na mo ko het na me di dai
ni me kron
kwame yanko
wo general no ne nsem a opanyi e friend Abdulsalam ode atudwa e wo ho se ogidi
ma tara bi obu ofuofuofo no long message bi ode aba no mintimi nkai say Abdulsalam of all people e ka say spiritual reasons intina Black Stars intimi perform nsempi but
so say no na make us asem
Michael o message nyambo atina mekan na it's not Friday ni acheche adwo kwame yanko
wo general Kumasi Asante Kodoko ni THP wo mu eye dwumedie bi wo mu say THP fo ni gidie say o so Kumasi Asante Kodoko nya commercial shop a o meton Kumasi Asante Kodoko ho nyema a o metima ma supporters na nya biato e de ama wo mo eno eye nsem a say wo mo pese wo say Kodoko ani o mo kabom na mo pe commercial shop na Kodoko ho nyema bia bi ukọ eye sa shop na ubetime nya biato ebetima makwan e ma revenue enso etimi aba bigira Kodoko say o mo pese o mo form a management o mo form a marketing team na sa marketing team na January o mo pese o mo boa no mo fa sponsors e de bra ma Kodoko otumfo sika nko a de bia no de sika ba no the Iranian club no but omugidi say Hisense and the only sponsor e ma Kodoko sika enu ntenya de a ebetimi aboa nti wo so munya other sponsors no mutimi board a January wo so ebetimi ama sika anase marketing team pe sponsors wo so betimi di sika aboa club no nyesa de a wo mugidi say be difficult ye papa e de ama Kumasi Asante Kodoko abra yeku yenim no enso e wo hom ye to so other stories a Azuma Nelson Sports Complex say de enyenyenyenyenye eno na the new MP of Okaikwe Ernest Adomako o say no gidi say de President John Dramani Mahama na dwese o say sports facilities no wo mu ye na timi bo bebre wo nso so a ye pass administration ye no o mu do level bi mo mu jai ni nyina to no ade hia pa wo say wo mu timi ye wo ne constituency wo ya Zuma Nelson Sports Complex a wo mu esiye no o mo so mu timi renovate no mu do hoye na betimi aboa ma activities a wo do bebre no enso etimi akoso ho enye sabre na ebi o mejai de ato anso no be free so no na dwumedi no wo metimi aye ni nyina e de efri ho we general few stories no
okay me ko ni what na makofa nkrato ka crefree omoso eho abasisia ni what scientific herbal clinic my emfa semu infri omomra na emetwaso
Makwaba eba ni World Scientific Hospital a team of medical scientists aya create boom near the infidin waso eye adwuma o ya so ha si ya so ha de nyese wo ba ya sabi ni atam ebu di amount say di kokono na emu ye do to afidin so me afidin ye omu hwehwemu me ye omu adepote di yare ne brewo na se me omu enya yare ne di woni badua no so te be che yare ma wa to yare ase wo de edit ni say se ni bebe ase o to yare ase a utimi tu ase ntem
Obani What Scientific Hospital Dr. Fobius Yadjuma ne say enubuna enu tanya obo ade e de dum ye no yenye mu hwemu na fe enwenu akasa e wo ma friends phytochemicals no ye extract say enwenu no na ye fam frem no emfa emao e bia o kidney no yare abem o kidney no essay yanko na Ghana ha ye de take ahaban e de dialysis a o kidney no ase ya kodu se den kura no a nyarehyemu na nya didi na fo ni kyerem e wo ni what scientific hospital bofra ban e boye ama wo diabetes ye de bofra ban e ne nyama bi efra e de ma wo a e be bo ma diabetes na o sugar e cost pii no eno so aboa ama etimi abafum e bia na wo hwe misisi e na o problem pa e yo mema sem be ba bi wo no mu a onya tenkan kwa so mo ba beda obo so otimi nya hode ne pagya no no ba hyemu a ehyemu ana adwo e no obo so atese ne be ma no ensore kra e bia na e no bia da so a wo nom yo ba na utie me na se e ya wo no problem e bia na e fibroid na kosi a wo no kwan ana wa kwa ya sabia doctor si ensuo betata onkosie mu ovarian cyst ana se fallopian tube no e na block ye obebu okura wo sebu ensisi so ni nyina timi sinyi se ho kwan be ma bia na hu so e na wo form nkwawan e wo form low sperm count na wo okura be ba be ni hu so mu no na emo no be friend se spermatozoa no ba kokura we nyina e ha esi awo ho kwan a obeni what scientific hospital a enfidi e de ehwe be da di amye se problem bi wo no mu a ne atimi ehu aduro na afi aduane e be kyerɛ ho adi pressure ti amo akoma bo periperi asem kura si ofi etimi mo amane obi so hweme na ne die stroke akawa to mpam ye kwa wo ye ba wo so ntimi o kasa na pampan boni bi akire frɛ no halitosis yade ba ko a ya no wan obi opewase obetimi akade akire wo a ade bedi unya o kasa bia no obi atwene hwene o koda na nyimre o da o junso ntentem ye papa mo mpanifo no e free 40 50 60 years e kwa ni mo no o prostate na yekese prostate enlargement e ba sa o da o junso ntentem o junso bebransa na ade ache e mane nka achi emye nkofa catheter ahoma nkoto ba memo abusuafo bi ebreni nti manya adaje amo ya de dia nyadidie semi what scientific hospital Ghana ha de o pa ya sabe ya dia ba frim die fidie e de twe enubena e na afa ho de ni fra haban mu e de saw ya de ma wo na e ni what scientific hospital yi wo Kumase atonsu Monaco junction ya Dansura bank no ene bi ene mehwe enkran so ye o ma 7 ye ben Janet Corner dan no 0244 087687. In case you are watching us from any part of the world, whether you are in any African country or you are watching us from Europe, you can contact us on WhatsApp +233 244 087687 or on Google Map. Just type Niwat Scientific Hospital and you'll be given the exact location.
Niwat Scientific Hospital. Nyanko Pwanda Rumenti Wamoto Edema.
Ofa kraso suma ye na fi time aka no yentene krankra na empedi mu donko na breaking news enso nto asuma ye
ejaba jewelry ya bia wo ye ton ade bi edi egudi aye say wedding ring engagement ring promise ring na pa bi ato a for woni che ejaba jewelry na kope bi to ewo ho ejaba prempe the second street edum Astown traffic light na se tonchi herbal capsules capsules of bio energy level ewo form one no akope tonchi herbal capsules ni bi na wanom ebema mo energy level abasro o vitality na o lake no ebeboa performance form no kope tonchi herbal capsules ni bi nanom Amalina Children's Haven tonkora nyama akola bi bia pe bia to bia foni cha Malina on sabetima ka bia Malina Plaza no was fantastic about wo head towards potassium o honi bia ya obom yen Shenesom say on the 15th and a Jumedie no Sronko ekoso night of love ekoso SG more say mensha godi more on be a Jumedie no ekoso Vows Day no adechia and a yeko Jumedie ase kodwantwi kobina akoboa an African child and a be perform you single 300 Ghana couple 500 Ghana cedis into ba na mama what's so say sika obetua no nemom wo pese o to ticket before Jumedie no ebaba so a obetuma for phone no dial star 447 star 2574 hash star 447 star 2574 hash na fame wenya u ticket no and so betima ko customer care and as a customer service day to day supermarket inside SG Mall obenye biato Pure FM obenye biato Lawson Sika Love FM and na Kessben FM obenye biato ewo ho shenesom se we bema oni obehim a oso bo adwuma ye odwumadie no enkonkan a prekope kope hebasom cream ni bi na apply na wo apply heba so cream ni bi a ebeboa ye papa Mr. Emmanuel Kofie J Mr. Emmanuel Kofi J. When you baby corner and she shame you didn't betum pem 1st of February or Babaya Sports Stadium Heroes Park in Chahope 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. and a Jumediano and so Ebekosum Nafe a Saturday 1st February no so ya call sorry our Calvary Methodist Church and we come from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Now for first na no Wesley Methodist Cemetery ahone biaya ye bekwa kra and so now for Thanksgiving service no and so ebeba so our Calvary Methodist Church inti sane so Mr. Emmanuel Kofi Ej ne yie no hihye no na yetime ede atudwa enso ewo BOG clinic clinic wasa uko yare bie ha obia efru trisu kosi unase uko BOG clinic ye betu yare na se ede ama ye wada cabin behind MTN4 office no ene eja hotel ene di nhwenimu in crime West Legon ene West Legon pharmacy edi nhwenimu takrade ye wo anaje ye ban choice mart ye ne di BOG vinegar no enye duro fagu nsuom nanom onnom a ebeboa wie papa genua ye face
akasimadu miensa pepe na donko abo emre na aka no ye beche no nkakra Kofi Achampo achi ewa ha Dr. Franco Naro enso atranse ano aba betranse sanso na referee kala enso ewa ha simadu miensa nkakra mamesha se o Kofi achi yes ensemble
that's it Eddie come maybe Black Stars, but there's something NBA me time and comment to THB or no me kotoko Jason.
Yeah.
I think I said Joy Presumo with the designs I mean.
Yeah.
Because see on the backdrop say this is company I know Mubamu. I be hearing for obviously certain group of people. There too many so na one I just I see na one and the corner say no and say be Nina na ayaho ya.
Okay.
Shejesi so my na same picture be better some person comment ya time. This week here I think a group of people na Mickey story better so. Na poko ne da won sati ase. Omo de ayi na to.
Yeah. Omo
beti ase. Na me fe.
Yeah.
Omo Jesus no akono efe. Efe. Ade efe so ka se efe.
Yeah.
Nti omo ka ho nsem na me so omo nshara enim tade efe. Awe efe. Say bo mabaso. If indeed they are now asking for Osomopedian shop. Yes, because Kofobusa
a long
maybe two way unofficially Kofobutim Bisana me mato na me de maum. So much shop as some sika hombetono. Na ma chiro mo kwa enkonkope. Because some kasa mu ni ba bia mo e pe no. Nti I think that Jesus in efe mmanka efe na omo anyo mo fe no mo.
Yeah.
Sabato. Na me kasa I would have loved to listen to him. Na fezu come listen na eja. Akwakopa.
So no din komokra.
Not on that.
Sir.
Sex about me na dey. Me say we could be twam na din komo bebre. We could be komo bebre. Some kon kam na netie.
Man kan no na sem no.
Spiritual nasem. We're planning this weekend movement CBC movie.
Okay.
And me anope yakasa na plan. Because me kwa kam na netie mtini fie.
All right.
So no. But one can we no man tell me. Tell me so no prefer so be kan a media and them say make it be or catch no man list of and for supposedly first of all minimum for corona hate is and for corona omo hate 19 and I'm saying omo deal spiritually against the blasters we say no na me can be now intimacy but that is what is going on.
Okay.
So I feel the section of people I should that say omo deal etia black stars I'm so young for so bomb pa now the person says me see isane Isamadu ni Alasan and that omo to me fight is hard there no. No, so heart this kotoko this. Maybe no more problem than your spiritual. Maybe I had too many materials. Maybe I had to coaching here. Maybe I see it could be, the issues could be different. But this is where somebody is telling you so what they need spiritual. So two one more. I bet say putting the right thing in place. Me I don't believe that. I can 100 times.
This is a far mono. Can be so no mba beboa spiritually.
Oh no. Me make us me nimi Isamadu. No, it's got to do with experience. Baby, do your night experience. Refer Shefa, it's about experience. Isamadu, it's about experience. It's about experience. In some days, see your blaster camp. You don't know about one thing. Some of them are small things. Now, if you say, and you be but then you effect at our ball. Well, on the channel. For instance, coach now invite players. She said the non-captain or invite Then the standing captain, Amba, Patamba. Then coach then decides, say, oh, and the captain, the man, if anything, Kudus. Without consulting the GFA, without even informing the GFA, they are Baba Park and the will say Kudus the board. Then come back and create big problem. Officer and Kabibo, Ambar and Kenya, near Mobono. You create big problem. You have no idea. Then the next, after the next time I be through, then the captain the move before. It just was an issue.
Jordan.
About Jordan, ne kwasi apia hu omo nkomo bi.
Ebi onkomo mu de nkwa fa ho, but people
for the go room say no.
It's American. Anything I will know when
you. But we no no complain about something.
Sir.
Yeah, ne kwasi apia nkomo.
Me so we a face reader.
Me ya dey o.
So no.
You don't need to have the expertise to know the guests are not complaining. He was complaining.
No complaining.
Yeah, he was complaining.
Me Jordan na me ni so kasa sa na na sada for no he no he say. En Kusiapia so we so be din no.
And then the next match, not yet the captain.
Yeah, but Kusiapia in this case Kusiapia is not the head coach. Into why be o complaining chair coach na coach ni sada.
Asane papa.
So Kusiapia
da o free ho no so ma easy ni.
Za. Na Kusiapia na coach last year Jordan we resign from Black Star. And I know here.
You know same phone.
And you know the okay say na papa no one. So the point I'm trying to raise is say Emmanuel Nsubisa Jordan was complaining. But the captaincy now Ekobo Kudus no. You know a rating issue. Any issue why would the coach then decide to change next week? Okay. So this is why you need those experienced people, psychologists or kids manager, no even Jesse Crampo to hand it over to somebody Crampo. Joe team December. I told you. So we had a particular player in the Blasters. What you say just now? If you're medium, what way you medium set a couture, Joe Ba will be a problem. We medium man top from the someone XXL. So no. And no man think is important. Now me find say doors a wide open with all those suggestions be biano. It is if a spiritual na a jamu amonim forma and I knew yesu e baka bompa Mr. Momonka on bompa. Why? Na ni na mfianko because we cannot afford to miss the World Cup. Okay. World Cup yebo America and Canada. Joe. We cannot afford. Wo wakoda. Me makoda. Frank ti wakoda. But what about supporters na the Biomco Stadium no mutu music come coach na we born no. They also want to go and support the Blasters in America. They want to go and support the Blasters in Canada. And inti na bibia I say bibia no. Inti we dey Sabato me frɛ no. No nkyɛ me kɔfɔ no me het no. Na fe nkyɛ me the ACA. Some of them me no. Na me tu sa na mo.
No but say is amad ma about the problem there.
No, it's they are different. They will handle their where they me to one am because about
Dr. Franco Naro kakre
general we dey na
1 minute be I know share nature by at.
Now you know person call some Zuma Nelson sports
company. They kind of FIFA referee Juliet appear and ya me adu me chira na ne maame. E dey to mpema bibia.
Oh.
Okay.
1 year.
They say last year.
Oh, no, they are Friday 31st. Oh, okay.
One kind of year. You know, 1 year. Oh, okay. 1 year. They say.
Juliet appear 1 year anniversary. And we just so busy.
Oh, Ben Juliet pa, and I'll Ben, but as we have more, I'm waiting.
With the Riami.
Yeah, appear there. Juliet is a more. Oh no, why? It's only Juliet appear. We are very close, but everyone was waiting.
No. Now Ben pa.
Very. Yes, very. Oh, go ahead.
No.
We can say like a Chinyam.
Okay.
Mami can say.
But you handle because I house one cry.
So you
no
Yeah. Until Friday, China.
Franco Ben, no,
Madam.
Before you could and after
after Nikuno.
After Nikuno.
To Chine rep. Ano? Kasasana Kalaba time upon Oba, yeah.
We are watching for now. You must assume TV can
okay. Okay.
Yeah, supporters. Everybody you boo boo. Yeah, didn't want to say Munina, Madama, Munina, what they are getting be back. Near Kabuma, Isuma,
yeah.
Because Bakufu who are dry, is it? A young word,
Bakufu rain, a dry, a
dry.
You who they
Bakufu, sir, a drew. Tom said, DSO, that yeah, we are Rosano.
Bakufu, yeah,
Bakufu, yeah. Some from it me who wants a back. Yes, so I did not. We are good.
Sir.
And so we are,
you can say a way, Dra, and yet they all can.
Okay, William Fire Evans here. Okay, I'm voting. Baako fro ehwe who's there?
Baako fro
last chance.
The carry to gra. Who's baako for who's baako for there?
What the match room yi.
Who's a who from mat me who adro no ko.
Okay. On sabako ene so adim insumu yi a. Say your people be native.
Ano ko ya fa wo na wo kan.
Edi ya be ko insunsu ache. Ya be start of na be for no so. Nya omo ye ne da de bua na team no e ba ho a bia itumpo no. Nim say chairman ya omo wo ene penifo wo nyina so de ne ma pa egugu akwam. Say ne be akwam be feta mai. Na kuma sa sadikotoko. Be bia titi ye wura akoto no de. Ye bese ye team.
Aba from biom.
Yes.
All right.
You continue. Na send the America team na ye prepare no. Ye prepare for Africa and the Ghana league. Na every team ya di league no na ya ko Africa no na adi ya.
All right, I know. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's I know.
Ema team no. Ema team no be ye crack be. Na fi so seconds no send ya do mo kan. Mo nyina mo fa mo hunyim na mo moai. Ye mpega seconds no so. The seconds no so mu ye da. I don't see the back of the consumer yet.
I know. You better see. You better see. Okay. You better call a Kalanso a ho. Mommy, I'm the voice challenge be and
What not do me to
I know they can short but I know a far better.
Somebody can catch us before I sit in a man and say,
okay.
Some sending message.
No, because more voice challenge.
I know a far better. Yeah.
What do you buy me?
We did say any 2 days grand as uncle.
I Joe said throughout the week, I follow more discussions about referees. BBI come on if I damage Opa. Now, because I know I'm frank as I but Arsenal matches, reversal of yellow cards. I don't know. If I damage a doctor, there may be an okay count. All the same, no, good. And reading to know, you can refer some number, but an idea, you will see in your bar. There is a Bremen shoe. Referee.
The birthday.
Arba. Yeah. Arba, happy birthday, Arba.
Oh, I retired.
Yes. Okay. Was I instructor, you know.
Okay.
Happy.
Teresa, you were so happy birthday. Teresa Bremen Su. Name Omwa na Omo Yokudrupa. Wish you well. Happy birthday, Teresa Bremen Su. Inti nyambo watchna. I'm for say 1-on-1. Only referee Alex Cote. And I feel nipa babe boy rag for headed by Ura Joseja and Oma Kenina versus Alex Cote. That means I shoot down near Sabeka.
Yenya sanke pe because yenya no obia dia wo bia.
Se bi nyomo ha ke bi beji ba. Yes.
Obia dia wo ye bia pese.
Mi tie Joseja e obe na na all can sem pa.
So yenya obia dia wo ye bia pese referee ye. Eti adenti na yenya ye ntrase. Na nka ye humom na mo na referee ye. Na Ghana football enye nkudim difo. Nti se ye di we kosi division ba mu a. Most all the time now be a show say obeko we afa e basa so a officiate ni say obeko na akola na akoma acha ba no na oni ni nua ba ko pa mo so omko classes e be do mo sua de me wan penifo so on mo betimi a kire o mistakes o mo ye
okay
it this are the things e nyina ye pese ba na senka bo mu sa
yeah that's it e na so don kwa bo Kofi
seconds na me admo china fi o abesoa e o me constituency so me de so tumfo japati ahene nana saponkuma ochina ye na ochida okay na ochida so all of us tituni I mean is an embodiment of MPP e wa beso
okay
nti tituni MPP for no
okay
me nkoja abusua no tituni ne ma nkwara no ne nkoja
all right that also a breaking news nti e bepe ma breaking news abidafo enso aba be transe no nine e be san ma transe e wo extra time dwumedie no eso ye dem nyina ase nyame hira mo ye dem ase pa sa mutie na mo hwe